I had no idea. Okay. It seems like I had unplugged my mic and headphones previously, and I think it was fucked up from the last time I unplugged it because it wasn't recognizing it until now. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize my mic wasn't showing, even though the bar wasn't moving. Okay. Um, did I miss anything? I didn't really say anything important now that I'm thinking about it. I was just rambling about whether or not I'm going to do a third run or not in the beginning. And we clicked through the beginning of Tang's dialogue because we did this last time. But this part where we're confronting Lum is new, so I'm going to actually start reading things from here forward. Okay. Tangent goes with you to confront Governor Lum. She looks scared. Lum is alone on the bridge. This is your chance to try and convince him to change course on this genocidal virus. Lum looks up from his holopalm when you enter.
Oh, what is it? I'm busy.
Tangent raises her chin and takes a breath to steady her nerves beside you. You hope she's still willing to go through with this. You tell Governor Lum that you know everything about the bioengineered plague he intends to unleash upon the planet, how he pressed Instance and Tangent into creating it under threat of death, and how it will kill every living thing on Vertumna. Lum listens intently, his face growing colder as you speak. When you're done, he gives you a stern look.
Oh, you don't understand what you're talking about, Selene. I'm the governor here. I make the decisions, not you. But I have evidence. I'll tell everyone.
You show him what you found in Instance's lab. All of her notes and recordings, even her personal logs about her concerns over how they haven't managed to find a way to neutralize the dangerous fauna without causing a complete ecological collapse. Lum's face goes red, but he's uncharacteristically somber.
I don't know how you got this, but it is damning. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
You stare at Lum. That's it? He gives you an exasperated look.
That means you can go. Leave before I change my mind and throw you in the brig on espionage charges.
Oh, that's it? No evil maniacal laughter or anything like that? Okay, shit. Alright.
You have averted what could only have been the complete destruction of Vertumna ecosystem and saved Instance's life. You can breathe a little easier today.
There was an achievement I just got. No rain today. Stop Tangent's engineered plague. Nice. Neat. We did it, lads. Time to immediately get more stress from this existing. This evening, when Dis isn't in his quarters or his usual spot near the expedition vehicles, you have a sixth sense of where to find him. His old secret hideout in the big drainage pipe under the wall where he still goes sometimes when he needs to escape and be alone. Sure enough, there he is at the entrance of the pipe, but something's wrong. He's fiddling with the package furtively. His head jerks up as you approach and he clutches it to his chest. You can barely believe your eyes, but you know a bomb when you see one.
What are you doing?
Oh, shit. Oh, no! There is an option where you can leave together and I don't have enough. Fuck. I don't have enough rebellion for it. Shit, I know that's one of the bad ends. God. Okay. Dis stares at you for a few moments, weighing the truth.
I'm leaving. Noctilucent made me a deal. Sabotage the colony during the next attack, and they'll let me become a gardener. Don't get in my way, Selene. I don't want to have to hurt you.
Please don't leave me. Okay, but I still get the option here.
It's not about you, Selene. I'm going to do this. Except for you, there's nothing for me here. You're the only thing that makes me feel, well, human. We can make it work together, please.
Dis considers the bomb for a long time until the silence.
Selene, I don't know if I can. I hate it here so much. Give me the bomb, babe.
Dis clutches the explosive to his chest tightly and lets out one shuddering sigh.
Okay, I just take it before I can change my mind.
You dispose of the deadly package and thank all the gods from all the religions you can name that you are here tonight to stop this. We did it! Bomb defused. Take a crystal. And then we gotta go over to Rex and get our hugs in. We can help Rex build something. Oh, that's fun.
You know what my hammock needs? An automatic snack delivery system for when my hands are busy. I was thinking if I hang a big barrel of cookies up here, pointing to a gnarled tree nearby, I could use ramps and pulleys to bring the cookies over here, and they could just roll right into my mouth.
It's a bold plan and involves a lot of twisty-turny ramps, gears, levers, swinging arms, and more. It's probably a lot more complicated than it needs to be, but it is hilarious to watch Russ press a button and send the cookie rocketing down his chute and eventually into his mouth. The ground is littered with the cookie detritus of failed runs, but Rex is proud anyway.
It works perfect! Thanks for the help. Oh, that's amazing.
Ooh, and we just maxed engineering on that. It's our final equip slot. That means we can go ahead and get our unicorn and put something on. Excellent. Okay, but now we actually still need to get you a present. And do hugs.
Hugs incoming!
How is he looking? 76, 78. I can keep giving them their favorite presents every month now. Vase is gonna be tough. Tough customer. Here, asshole, take a fucking device. Gonna have to kiss up to him now. You watch Vase outside the garrison leaning against the wall with his arms crossed. He looks put out by something and frowns at you instead of his usual hello.
What's on your mind? Have you ever even looked around the colony these days? Cowards, pacifists, politicians, hollow jockeys, degenerates. The other people you hang around with are goddamn losers, man. I'm sick of defending you to their heels for your shitty taste in friends. Can't pick my friends, Vase.
Oh my god, you're such a bitch!
You try to put down a little boundary and have something to yourself, and he's like, no, I need to determine everything. I'm a little bitch. You're right, everyone else here sucks. Damn right, you're bloody lucky to have a friend like me, you get it? Who else looks out for you like I do, huh? Huh? Bitch, asshole, motherfucker, die in a fire. Ugh.
Did I ever get the max toughness? No, I did not. Okay. But I think I got everybody else's. Except for Tangy's. And probably Dis's, actually. Oh yeah, and cows. There's quite a few that I'm missing, honestly. Mom I should be able to do, because of organizing. Yeah, I can tell her what I learned today. It's about the bed bug infestation you've been helping Mars with on the down low because Mars doesn't want anyone to know she has bugs. On Vertumna, bed bugs are as large as your toe and can burp up acid. It sucks. You had to pull everything from her room and take it to the laundry and incineration, then get in there and scrub down every corner of her room while Mars squealed every time she saw a bug. It was a whole day clean, but by the end Mars's room was sparkling and everything was put back even better than it had been before.
Good job, kiddo. I remember bed bugs back on Earth. Never thought I missed them. But Vertumna has it way worse.
Did I ever do the animal stuff with my dad? Yes. Your dad is watching your mom working, practically the hearts in his eyes.
Oh, your mom's an incredible lady. True love is certainly yourself in space with someone and hoping the best for your children.
Oh, Dad, gross. That's cute. Okay, he's cute. Our dad can have some rights. I'm just gonna use my kudos to buy some credits. Not credits, cakes. Cakey, cakey, cakey. That'll be good for Vase. I think I should just be able to do it. Every month I can give him 2 more. Next month is his birthday. So that's +4. And I already got him at 72 from that event. So he'll be at 76. Everybody is going to be rapidly approaching 80. Okay, I think I can max them out if I give them a gift every month. But it'll be difficult. Okay, God. I have forgotten which votes I've achieved. I know I've got Utopia. And I've got Instance, I think. Yes, that was part of the multiple flags I triggered last time. Okay, so then that means I still have to get... Got expeditions. I need admin, I need living quarters, and I need also the bio people. Okay, okay. Let's go. If I go here and do aminals, it's gonna waste this, but it's fine, I guess. Ideally, I'd like to do research xenobotany, but I need my Unisaur. You should probably do something about the Unisaur you captured. It's eating its way through everything. It doesn't actually produce any food, and the other ranchers are starting to get annoyed by its attitude, like it knows something they don't. It's creepy. You figure you may as well try to get used to taking a rider. People could ride Unisaurs around. That would be pretty useful, especially when the robotics and vehicles start breaking down. You bring it outside. It stares at you with its eerily intelligent eyes as you approach with the saddle and only shimmies a little as you strap it onto its back. You brace yourself and hop on. Ride that Unisaur! The Unisaur takes off at a run, ducking and weaving as it tries to throw you off. You get down low in the saddle and wrap your arms around its neck. The Unisaur is an unusually intelligent animal. You can sense it trying to figure out how to throw you or just make it too uncomfortable for you to hang on. It slams its body against the walls of the pen, trying to snap your legs. When that doesn't work, it tries rearing up on its hind legs or reaching back to scratch you with its hand-like paws. It tosses its head to try and gouge you with its horn. Hello, Rudy! Welcome in! I'm doing pretty good today. I've got a baked good, a brown butter chocolate chip cookie from a local bakery. I've got some caffeine. I'm ready to finish up the second playthrough. How about you, Rudy? This is uncomfortable, but you're no stranger to discomfort, and you're not going to let this Unisaur dominate you. You hang on until the Unisaur stops fighting, its great sides heaving under your legs. You pat its scaly neck and it tosses its head like it's sighing. You get the sense that you haven't really broken it, more that you've just convinced it that you'll be less of a hassle if it plays along. Success! You can... I can name her Twilight Sparkle. You can convince her you let her... You can convince her you ride her now. I don't know, whatever. That's what it's supposed to mean. Well, yeah, now that you can get her to stand still and if a check, you determine this Unisaur is female. What do you name your magnificent beast? I'm gonna go with Clever Girl. Excellent, you and Clever Girl should be very happy together. Doing fine, finished my board game sessions, and here you are now, chilling for the rest of the night. Excellent, that sounds good. How'd a game go for tonight? Let's talk about our plan to depose Lum. Your mom is a busy woman, probably the busiest in the colony, honestly, so you keep it brief. You explain the details of Mars's plan. Depose Lum, get voted in, save the colony, maybe the planet.
Ugh, I hate all this bureaucracy stuff. Say what you want about the new guy, at least he doesn't waste my time with pointless meetings. This isn't a pointless meeting. No, you're right. That's important stuff. You're right to care about it.
She leans back in her chair and puts her feet on her desk, linking her hands over her stomach.
It's just, you're so young. You and Marzipan. Do you really think either you could lead the entire colony? This isn't some hobby farm or secret club. It's the fate of human civilization on a hostile planet. Are either of you really prepared for the tough decisions you'll have to make as governor? Of course I am.
You won 3 matches and lost 1 out of 4 games played. Ooh, nice. What game was it? Oh, that sucks. Well, actually, if I just eat the loss plus 3 for flush of 3, isn't that how it works? 24. What if I 25? Okay, whatever. Man, it sucks when the 4 is in the middle like this. Good God. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, maybe it should be actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I messed it up because of my +1 to cards with gems. God damn it. That is a straight with the wild value card. It sucks that we're getting the -2 from telling a violent tale here. But Hell, my persuasion isn't maxed. It'd be great if it was a super goal. Through the Ages by Vlada Shvato. Oh, I've never heard of that game. How are these counting as flushes? None of this is... Huh? If I do you, that's a 37. That's much better. That runes are straight, so I can't actually play that. Recommend it. It's a max 4-player civilization management board game. Ah, interesting. I'm just gonna play it. Or one match can take around 2 or so hours. Oh, that's a while then. Well, I guess it's not as bad as it could be if you compare it with games like Civ 5 or something. That reminds me of how long it took my fiance and his 4 friends to play a single round of Magic the Gathering. It was a command deck thing, and they just kept on going back and forth of people losing HP and then regaining it on their turn. Nobody could fucking die. Your mom smiles when you haven't seen in some time.
Look at you. You're all grown up and overthrown the government, just like your old lady. It'd be hypocritical of me to tell you're too young. I was about your age when I lost this, fighting on for what I believed in. Didn't listen to my elders either. I hadn't done the same thing you're doing right now. Probably wouldn't have had a place in Australia with your father. Wouldn't have had you. So who knows what you're capable of and where it'll take you. If you truly believe you're ready, you have got my support.
Wasn't there a limit on when the deck runs out in Magic the Gathering? There is a limit. Like, if you run out of cards to draw, then you get penalized. But they didn't run out of cards to draw because a lot of their decks would, like, put things back in their decks or something. I don't remember a lot of how it worked. Because I was sitting here like, my god, how big are these turns gonna be? But it was intense. Take a crystal. They're playing blue. I have no clue. I think my fiance, he was gifted a deck that I'm pretty sure was green. Because the whole idea was like, you've got a bunch of monsters that really take off if you keep drawing land cards and playing land cards. Got you a present. But I'm trying to remember what other people's... Green is fine, blue isn't. Somebody was doing things with like little bots that could be shields. Like, I kind of think they were acting like tokens, but still could be attacked and stuff. I don't know. And then somebody was doing a deck. God. I don't remember the flavor of the other decks. I just remember he had a bunch of land stuff because it was a deck that was given to him. And then somebody else had a bunch of like little bots and machines and stuff. I know very little about Magic. It's one of those things that I somehow missed, even though there was a Magic the Gathering club in my high school and everything. What am I doing? What am I doing? Did I already give Vase something? I did not. That's what I was forgetting. Nomi's at 80, but I guess I'm not going to get that event right now. Oh wait, I am. Catch Nomi in the lounge, drawing on a single piece of actual paper. They look extremely focused and don't seem to notice you when you come in. As you get closer, you can tell that this piece is one they're putting a lot of work into.
Oh, that's a fancy drawing.
Naomi's head snaps up and you can practically watch their blush spread across their cheeks and down their neck in real time. Oh, Celine! They exclaim, covering the picture with their hands, look up to you with wide, panicked eyes. I didn't see you there, sorry!
I love your art, let me see it.
Nomi's shoulders come down from around their ears. Oh, really? You do? Look down at their drawing, then go tense again and snap it up, holding it carefully to the chest. Wait! No! You can't see it until it's done! Nomi jumps up, scattering their art supplies everywhere. I have to be somewhere else right now, bye! They run out of the lounge, gently screaming, yeah! That was even stranger than normal.
Huh?
Wait, I thought that's the event where you're supposed to be able to be like, oh yeah, you can get Rex and Nomi together. Huh? Wait, what? What's up, nerd? What's the big secret? It's a Nania? What? No, he picks up the drawing and holds it carefully to the chest. None of your business, Selene! Kya? What? What? Fancy drawing. Must not be proud of it. Noe's face falls. That's... Look down at the drawing and pick it up and hold it carefully to the chest. That's not fair, Selene. I'm really proud of it. It's just not ready yet. Okay, well, I wonder if I missed the flag to get them to date each other. Rip. I definitely didn't date Rex. Fancy drawing. Love your art. Let me see it. Okay. What am I even gonna do now? I've got my vote from bio. I still need admin and I still need the living quarters. There we go, that's where it went. With the living quarters, I can try and finish empathy off, so that's good. Work in the cafe. Anne is easy to track down. She's in the rebuilt crèche giving a bottle to one of the new babies. Despite everything, people are still having babies. It's incredible to think.
Oh, Selene, would you mind passing me that canteen?
You hand Anne the canteen that just been out of her reach, and she jiggles the bottle to hold it and the baby in one hand while she takes a grateful drink.
Never enough hands. Someone to figure out how to give us telekinesis. Let's see science work on that. What can I do for you, Selene?
Well...
Anne listens patiently as you explain the plan to force a vote at the next personality to depose Lum. When you're done, she sets the bottle down, lifts the baby onto her shoulder to burp.
That's quite the plan. You've come a long way from when you were this little. I'm proud of you for sticking to your guns no matter what happens.
So, can we count on your vote?
Oh, well, I'm not one for fighting any wars on nature. Honestly, I'm so busy with living quarters and the kitchens and the crèche, I barely pop my head outside these days. But I do trust Lum to do what's best for us. He's a little empty in the noggin, but he surrounds himself with good people, and that's what matters to me.
The baby lets out a wet-sounding burp and Anne coos at it.
Great job, good work, better out than in. Well, what do the others think? If they're on board, I don't mind chipping in a vote to make it a majority.
I've got 3 votes.
Oh, look at you! You're really serious, aren't you? How wonderful to see you all grown up.
Somewhere in the crèche, the baby starts to cry. Anne sends an excuse of herself.
You'll have my vote, dear heart. You can count on your Aunt Anne, just like always.
Let's go... Oh, that's a really horrible card to be locked here. Alright. Man, if it wasn't in the middle there, I could do a 4, 5, 6, but nope. Nope. Not even close. Plus 3 for Rainbow Flush of 3. I wonder if the Unicorn gear isn't just it increases the boost for getting a Rainbow Flush, if it makes things into Rainbow Flushes, if it's all different color cards. Interesting. Alright, that's not even close to best hand, but we can just play it. Empathy max, let's go! Wait, what? New perk. Minus 1 stress anytime you gain friendship. Neat! That would have been useful much earlier. Oops. Got you another present. Power leveling you. Oh.
Psst, hey, Selene, over here!
You look around and see Rex gesturing you towards a bit of tarped up rubble. You head over and pop your head inside. Rex peers at you from the gloom, his heterochromatic eyes gleaming in the light of his holopalm.
Okay, look. Get in here and close the tarp behind you.
You settle in cross-legged beside Rex and he shares his holoscreen with you.
Look what I found,
he says seriously. On the screen are some... Well, wow. Those people are not wearing clothes. They'd very much like you to know that. Now that you're an adult, it stands to reason that you'd have access to adult entertainment, but wow, it's all just there, isn't it? You can just look at it? That seems like a bug. You should tell an actual adult maybe, but nope. It's all there! You can even log on to the Holo Archives with your own password and see for yourself. Truly, we live in interesting times. Rex grins at you. So, you want to check it out with me?
No, thank you. It's okay.
He says, looking completely genuine. He closes the tab on his home screen, pulls up a co-op video game instead.
Do you want to play a couple of games of Dig Dig Digger Dog instead? I just really don't want to go back to work yet.
You have a good time playing video games with Rex's little hidey hole until you hear someone calling Rex's name. His ear sighs, he laughs nervously. Whoops. Guess I gotta get back to work. Rex gives you a jaunty wave and leaves before someone can find him. Alright, and then I need to go find the Nomi. Take another crystal. And of course, base, you asshole. Strange device. Okay, I think I've already been to the ridges and the swamps this year, and let me double check before I can't. Yep, 0 collectibles, 0 collectibles. Okay. Everything else I haven't done, but I don't need to worry about them. Alright, we leave. Who have I not done yet? Admin. What is something I can boost in admin? Organizing. That's about it. Persuasion and organizing. Okay, we can assist the governor for that. Getting Chief Administrator Seek alone is fairly easy. No one wants to spend time around them if they don't have to. You explain that you're intending to hijack the elections at Vertimnelli in order to depose Governor Lum. The more I speak, the more it's clear that Seek is already on board. Finally, they say, rubbing their hands together with a look of unbridled glee.
I was waiting for everyone to realize what an imbecile he is. The man barely knows how to read. So we can count on your vote? Oh, it depends. You're not the only person with ideas around here. I was planning on making go at governor myself.
Next in their hand to you, rubbing two figures together.
Unless you can provide significant motivation to throw myself behind your cause instead. Former Governor Unicop pops her frail head out from behind one of the high-backed command chairs. Obsequious! Are you seriously intending to extort these young revolutionaries out of their candy money? Shame on you! She says and turns back to her work. Almighty. What would happen to all of you without me keeping everyone honest? 89 years old and I'm still steering this ship.
Seek has the decency to look ashamed. They sigh and drop their hand.
Thanks, Utica. Well, from you tell me to cast my vote. It better be good. If you don't get majority support, Lum will come down hard on those who show disloyalty. He may be an idiot, but he's an idiot in power. Mars. Marzipan! Well, I suppose she's a rather cunning politician considering her age. Her materialism is a concern. Very well, I will support her when the time comes. We'll have to see what the rest of the council thinks, won't we?
Nice! That should be everybody's votes. 37 exactly. That's not exactly. 35. $36. No, that doesn't even, because yeah, that's the 4 slot, isn't it? Ugh. Why do they keep putting 4 slot things in here? Oh, but that was next to this. That's what it was. Okay, what if I do you? And then, okay, that's a straight. And get the rainbow there. Yeah, same thing either way. 41. I think that's the best hand we can play here. Damn, persuasion not getting maxed out, but I can do literally nothing. Because everything messes up my straight. And I'm just gonna play it. Play some 5. Organizing is almost maxed. Glow! I should be able to give a gift to Vase at this time. Hi, Dis. Hi, Tangy. You take a device. I think Rex and Nomi don't go out at this time of year, so... Oh no, is he ahead of them now? Oh, he's all caught up with them. Well, that is the goal. He's meant to be as caught up as he fucking can. I need to go to the swamps, like, first thing, in order to get his friendship up as much as possible. Then Rex and Nomi. If I give them 2 every month, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh no, do I not have enough time? 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. That puts them at 94. Well, their birthday is halfway through. Okay, I think between giving hugs every month and stuff like that, I mean every season, I think I have barely enough time to max them. Vase is a little time sensitive because he needs, like, I think it's 6 months or something for his therapy, so I have to go to the swamps right away. Ah! I'm putting in so much work trying to get this man to be better. It's not even worth it. I'm just gonna repair some fucking robots because I need to do that to get my goddamn pet. I don't even know if I have enough time for it at this point. Night sky in Vertumna is like no star chart in the holo archives you brought from Earth. You're not even certain the stars you're seeing are new ones entirely, or the same ones but seen from a different angle. Where the wormhole actually spat you out is a mystery. You know, some of the adults are working on reading radiation levels from various stars, guessing which ones they are, and using them to triangulate where you are. It's a downright frightening amount of math. Good thing I don't have to do it. Wahaha! Just put you here. Boop. Okay, nice little super goal. Not that it matters because engineering is maxed. Teehee. The reasoning is nice. Not that it's gonna be maxed either. You're heading to bed when the sirens begin to wail, heralding the beginning of the yearly Xenofauna attack. Outside your window, you see the soldiers begin to form up. This year, Nemi is heading up her own squad. You see her red hair bobbing along with others as she rushes to defend the walls. Do I need to go out? I don't think I need to go out. Because it's not like I'm even gonna do much with toughness. But just in case, because I still need to go out again after going to the swamps in order to trigger the peace ending. So yeah, if I can find any toughness events, I will go it, I will do the thing, because I can. Nemi looks at you in surprise, but nods when she sees you're ready to fight. Someone hands you a plasma rifle and you join her on the her squad on the walls. You stand shoulder to shoulder with Nemi and watch the Xenos mass on the far side of the fire break. Look at them all! They just keep coming more and more every year. What are they even waiting for? Why don't they just attack already? She shoots a look at the rest of her squad, all of them Helios, mostly young adults like you, and lowers her voice. I just want to get it over with, you know. These Helios learned to march before they could walk. I want to prove I can handle myself as well as they can. She runs her fingers down the barrel of her plasma rifle, where she stenciled the name Kombucha. A lowing from the forest draws your attention back to the enemy line. The wall of animals is approaching an eerie unison, their footsteps drumming a rumbling tattoo across the ground. Nemi clutches her rifle tightly. Okay, here goes. The animals approach the wall at a steady pace, but stop short of the walls. Instead, they mill around outside the colony near the garrison. In the eerie silence, you hear the sudden crackle of plasma rifle fire, and a flying creature falls to the ground. You hear Security Chief Rhett from his post on the walls, telling his squad to hold their fire. His voice rings through the still, expectant air. The Xenos are just standing there. It's so quiet. The animals appear to be waiting for something. The uncomfortable impasse stretches into minutes, until finally Nemi tilts her head like she's hearing orders through her hear speak. Okay, we're just going to attack them, she says, her voice lilting up almost as if it's a question. Her Helio-born squadmates look at her with unsure expressions, but Nemi nods. Yep, to the walls! Open fire! What's that in the sky? It's like something huge whooshes over your head, buzzing over the top of the wall. Nemi soldiers all train their rifles on it, but she yells at them to stand down. It's Sock! She's here to help! The giant dilly pillar lands in the firebreak, her sinuous body looping around and forcing the Xenos back into the forest. Cal looks up and waves, proud to have found a way to help that doesn't involve killing. Let's go. Alright. +5 to flushes with this card. Interesting. I'm just gonna play you. So you would count as a flush, right? Yeah. And straight and a pair and excellent, excellent. Okay. +3 on third stage challenges. I can't exactly... Oh, hang on. If I do... That's a 38. What if I do... If I do that... 42... Because of the color flush thing... That's probably fine, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, not even close to best score. Whatever, it's fine. Combat points that we don't need. You and the others open fire, joined by other squads at the other points around the walls. The creatures continue to mill around until they're cut down by hail of crackling plas rifle fire, seemingly unbothered. It's not until a few minutes pass that the creatures seem to wake up in a sense, breaking from their holding pattern, beginning to batter the walls as usual. Flying creatures begin to soar overhead, landing in the courtyard and attacking from within. Countertalks do what they can, but are soon forced to retreat by the swarm of Xenos. You stay on the walls and pick off what you can, trying to keep the creatures from forming a living pyramid to scale the walls. You can hear the battering of their bodies against the gates from here, and the commotion as the gate defenders rally to keep it shut. Governor Lem comes charging up to Nemi.
I need command of your squad. I'm taking them down to the courtyard to engage the enemy directly.
My squad? Nemi stammers. She looks conflicted. Lum is the governor and now ranks her as a soldier, but he's Lum. His plan is bound to be dangerous or even suicidal. The rest of the squad are Helo-born, yes, but they're also teenagers like you. Don't you need us up here, supporting defenders from the walls?
Yeah, we're more useful up here.
Lum doesn't look convinced, but your support emboldens Nemi. She stands up straighter and hardens her expression. I can't send my people into close combat. We're trained for ranged defense, not melee. The governor looks at your squad mates, but none of them make a move to follow him. He curls his lip in disgust and stalks away. Your squad remains on the wall, defending them against being breached by Xenos, and picking off the flying ones before they can land in the courtyard. The gates stay standing, and after an hour, the attack ends as quietly as it began, with the remaining Xenos slinking back into the forest from whence they came. In the quiet following the battle, the colony comes out of hiding to gather in the courtyard, spraying damage. Everyone looks weary, but you survive another year, and with remarkably few casualties. As it gets to security, people begin to pick through the mass of Xeno bodies. You spot Dis watching from up on the walls. As he meets your eyes from a distance, you wonder how tonight's battle might have gone if you hadn't stopped him from planting that bomb. Right. It is our final year. We have to aggressively give as many gifts as possible to these people. I got you a present. It's a stick because you're a dog. Teehee. Also,
Hugs incoming!
now you, I have a present. It's a crystal, as usual. Nope. I will take these roots, not that I need them anymore. I definitely have to hope I find some logs in the swamp when I go out there. Otherwise, I'm sorry, Rex. I'm not going to be able to max you out. Is there anything else in the colony I can find? Ooh, a crystal. Thank you. Yoink. Have I done biology stuff? Nope. Okay. Parents are fine. Engineering is fine. Reasoning isn't high enough. Organizing is... Were you empathy or organizing? I think I already did empathy, actually. Yes, I did. I already did all of Rex's, and I think I already did all of Nomi's. Okay, I did Vase's too, I'm pretty sure, because that was combat. Mars, yours hers is persuasion. And share some gossip. Mars' eyes go wide when you tell her you know something she doesn't.
Impossible. I'm the queen of knowing everybody's dirty dirt. Try me.
When you're done sharing your gossip, Mars is speechless.
Really? No way, that sounds like it came straight out of a holovid. They really said that.
She shakes her head in disbelief. Well, thank you, Selene. There we go. Some more confirmation and stuff, of course. Alright, I guess I could try to farm a little bit more stress reduction from people who are easy to give gifts, like you, and Tammy, because I've got all these flowers and nobody to use them on. Okay. With that done, did I already give Vase something, actually? I did not. Small crowd is gathered in front of the garrison courtyard. You push your way through the center where circles form around Vase, Rex, and Nomi.
No! You think you can come around here whenever you want, huh?
He's toe-to-toe with Rex, both hands fisting the lapels of Rex's shirt.
This garrison's off limits to cowards like you. I don't know if you realize, but it's a free colony. I can go wherever I want. You really have become a colony piece of shit, haven't you? You are a waste of resources on the Helio, and living here has made you even more soft and undisciplined. You think you're so bloody hot, huh?
Lifts Rex up so Rex is on his tiptoes.
I should have broken more than your arm when we were kids. Maybe you wouldn't be so goddamn cocky. Don't worry, I'm happy to teach you the lesson now. Rex's lip curls. You're a sociopath, Vase. You don't care about honor or protecting people. You don't like fighting because it makes your dick hard.
Vase's face goes red.
What the hell did you say?
Rex shakes his head, "Pitu!" and spits in Vase's eye. Vase roars and drops Rex and hauls back his fist to give Rex the beating of his life. What do you do?
Oh.
I'm gonna overpower Vase and stop him. I don't care if it means he loses affection with me. This motherfucker deserves it. Oh, but do I want to do like getting in between or overpowering him? I want to overpower him. I'm gonna emasculate this man. You step in and grab Vase's fist, twisting it behind his back. Vase grunts in surprise and drops Rex, who hits the ground and scrambles over to Nomi.
What the shit? This isn't your business, Selene.
You've made it your business, though.
Though he struggles and curses at you. What was he doing?
Yeah.
Vase is just a total asshole. I don't know why he exists. I mean, I know why he exists, to show how fucked it is as being a soldier. Are you doing the same? Okay, look. Vase is the type of person who really, 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 really needs a serving of his own medicine to be humbled. And then he can, once he's been humbled, realize he has flaws and start to work on himself. Just sitting there and letting him do it? Nah. Unless you think I should have just done the bravery option, which maybe it would be me getting punched in the face instead. Though he struggles and curses at you, you manage to hold Vase long enough that Rex and Naomi are able to disappear into the crowd. When you finally let up, he shoves you away angrily. What do you think you're doing? I had him. Goddamn colony.
You catch up with Vase on the bluff above the garrison. You don't need to take a punch from him.
Alright, well, I prefer this option. I kind of want to manhandle this man. I want to beat him up a little bit.
You block or grab his punch and overpower him that way.
So that's what I just did. We went in, we grabbed his arm, and we twisted it behind his back. And then we held him back. It's the same thing.
Catch up with Vase on the bluff above the garrison. You watch him stop and then turn and slam his prosthetic fist into a boulder with a resounding clang. He grunts and shakes out his hand and then looks up to see you. He scowls. What the hell do you want?
I want to see if you're okay. I'm fine.
You did it before you tried talking.
Oh. Well, he deserves it. He's a bitch, all right, Rudy? I'm fine. It's none of your business. Just stay out of it or you're going to get hurt. That boy whose arm you broke was Rex. What did I just say? You just know when to quit, do you? But you have to know. Yeah, it was Rex. Stupid mutt. He and his friends all thought they were so cool back when we were kids. Rex was the same kind of scrawny runt as me. They just liked him more because he's all, let's be friends. I love everyone. Idiot. Leave himself open on his left side. Did you know that? Got right in there. Snap, snap. No more attitude. Not from him. Not from anyone. They all give me the respect I deserved after that.
I don't want to lose more friendship with this asshole. Hang on, what am I at? 78. If I go to the swamp. Fuck.
You should be proud of that. Other people only hurt you, Selene. Unless you hurt them first, then no one messes with you. I learned that lesson early.
You're such a bitch.
Back to 80. Okay. I already gave the other 2 presents, right? I don't even remember anymore after seeing that. Rex, how you doing, buddy? Okay, he's okay. I'm glad he's okay. Alright, out to the swamps. Utopia. Getting some tracking tips from Utopia, learning how to listen and look for the subtle cues that an animal has been through here, or worse, has been hunting you. She stops and holds up her hand. Shh! You hear that? Listen intently to the sounds of the swamp and hear a long drawn out hoot. It's kind of like an owl, but creepier. Makes you shiver. It's an air squid. I've been tracking a lot of him for a few days. It's tough going. They float above the ground like float cows. Maybe I'll have better luck.
Is it dangerous?
Right on. They're notoriously deadly hunters. We don't know much about him, but we do know that if you see one, it's probably because it decided it's gonna eat you. The most important thing to do is observe it. If it's not acting aggressive and seems to be right getting away from the colony, you can leave it be. Mind you, if you do get a clear shot, I'll be happy with you. So there's that. A couple surveyors have been laid up by them, so stay on your guard and stick together. Okay, time to find the events where we can make friends with Face.
Ugh.
Alright. Find another way around for now. What are you? Why is there a plot thing here? Ooh, hear that creepy hooting sound again. The air squid Utopia wanted you to track and observe. You know you're getting closer, so you better keep your ears sharp. Seems to be on the move. Stop to listen. Carefully listen to it so you can tell which direction it's going, then move on. Okay. And then what about you? Spot snap ladder lurching across the path. This one is particularly ugly. Just a misshapen blob of goo, barely contained by semi-transparent skin. They're dangerous surveyors. Kill it with flair, because I know that's what gets him to like us. Just do that, I guess, maybe. 9, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, sure, that's fine. And then, ooh, we can gain kudos from this. We love to see it. 6, 5, 7, 8. No, 5. No. Okay, so this does become a straight with how it's working here. I see. Alright, let's just play that then. Still not the best hand. Wow, okay. Take out your Plas Cutter, do a cool spinning move, Vase applauds.
Ugh.
Take all these fruit that are kind of useless to me now. He has the height advantage. Jump over it. Okay, he likes us doing the thing. Hi, Manticore. What are you doing here? Come across a grouchy, sick Manticore. It's lost half its flowering mane. It's all bare and mangy looking. Mangy? It wallows back and forth on its pointed feet, growls interrupted by the occasional cough. Despite how fragile it looks, it still bears teeth at you and lowers its head like it wants to fight. Easy kill. Vase mounted beside you, raising his drone rifle. Let's attack it! It's not gonna break anything here. Bam! 11, 9. Should play that. This probably isn't my best hand, but I'll take it. Yeah, I figured. I could have played like a wild card or something there, but it's fine. Alright, what is this man at? 86. We're getting somewhere. We can still find more events though. Electrical storms can be a real danger. Shoot his own rifles instead. Or is this the one where it doesn't give me any affection no matter what I do? Because if it doesn't give me any affection no matter what I do, I'm just gonna reload this, but we'll find out. Uh, 5, 6, 7, 7, sure. How does that work? This is the only mental card. Oh, okay, interesting. That's fine, I think. Well, if we do this, that becomes the rainbow thing, right? Become a 6. How does that give us more? I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it. That hand was weird. Okay, I'm just gonna load that because it didn't even give affection. Hello, are you an Unisuar? Ooh. Another Unisuar is following you in vase like it's spying on you from under the great gloopy willows, just like the one from before, the exact same weird behavior. Send your pet Unisuar to investigate. Clever girls totally unnerved by the other creature. They just stand there, don't bond or fight or interact in any kind of predictable animal way. They're prodding, sniffing at it. Clever girl rejects its facsimile of Unisuar, clear regarding it as something foreign and a little upsetting, but mostly boring. She whinnies and comes back to your side. Okay. What if we attack it? Is this a friendship raising thing? Bam. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Just play it. Can we get like a massive pair boost going? No? Not even close. Because these are not magic. Gem cards. What if I put you here? 3 and 3 versus 6 and 1. So that is better that way. Yeah. Okay, we're playing it. God damn, not the best hand here either. Doesn't even defend itself. Sick of being spied on. Okay, we are loading that then. Because you do not help with the goal, and I still need to work on my stress a little bit. Expecting the shrine. It's the blubby guys. I think this one does give affection, right? Let's pray. Sure, just play it. You can give a -1 to yourself. Interesting. Do. Sure, just go with that. Two rainbow flushes. Sure, we'll take it. Move on. No. God, that didn't give anything either. Did I get unlucky with these events? I swear there's supposed to be more of them. A little hobby? Kill him! Sure, just take it. Just throwing these cards out there. We're speeding through it as best we can. June. Oh, nice. Nice high value cards. Plus 2 to cards with gems, plus 2 for each gem and other cards. Plus 2 neighboring cards. 38 versus 41, that's clearly better. 39. Okay, just play it. Faced us with a frightening kind of joy. What if I, like, run away and let him handle it? Nope, okay. Ooh, I don't know what I clicked on there, so we're just gonna load this. God. Try my best to be min-maxy and smart about all this, and it doesn't give me anything. Great. Base has been looking around for something to fight and doesn't want to wait while you enjoy the scene or whatever he thinks you're doing. He scouts on ahead. You're hurrying to catch up when several muckwalkers come flopping out of it in front of you. Twice as long as you're tall. Blah blah blah. If we fight them, does he get impressed? Or is he just all upset about us getting all the fun? Actually, play you for straight there. All right. This is the only mental card. Well, you're kind of gonna suck, aren't you? To and from gem cards. Not playing you then. Okay, whatever. It's a low hand, but it's fine. Let's just make this a big blue flush thing. Get the 9s matching there. Put in a wild card instead of sim there. Okay, just play it. Hey, best hand. Finally we found one. Could some muckwalkers seem more likely to crush or drown than actually eat you? Okay, what if we load this and run away? Does he pop up? Okay, never mind. Air squid. You swear the air squid must be close. You haven't been following it too, but you haven't heard it in a while. Look for signs. Air squid don't leave any tracks because they float, but you can see signs of a scuffle nearby, where an air squid must have found prey in the underbrush. Halbum says they dangle tentacles down and snatch up anything that comes too close. That something must have fought back because you find a short length of air squid tentacle, just 5 centimeters long and still wiggling. A little further down, there's a trail of black blood. The signs are fresh, so it's definitely in the area. It must be further ahead. Man, I didn't even get any logs here too! Send help. Wait, what are you? You and Vase have finally tracked down your prey, the elusive air squid. Its eyeless face resembles scarred, gray flesh, like an old shark. Its many gash-like mouths hang open, long needle teeth flexing like gills as it breathes. It looks like something dead washed up on shore, except it's floating in the air. Let's observe it. You watch it drift along, dangling its tentacles close to the ground, searching for prey. The sensitive tentacles can feel vibrations like the beating of a small creature's heart, and possibly electric signals. Sensitive tentacles are matched by sensitive hearing. Of course, it hears you almost immediately. So the one thing you learn is that air squid can be frighteningly faster than they need to be. Your quarry pushes its tentacle against the ground to propel itself towards you like a torpedo made from a dead sea lion crossed with a giant squid. Defend yourself. Interesting. I just take it. Sure, play that. 7, 6, 5. Okay, what if I go for the pair? No, the straight is much better there, isn't it? Although I don't see why, honestly. 2 of a kind versus... Oh, it's the 2 of a kind from here plus the straight from there. Okay, I see. 7 versus 50 there. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm just gonna play it. The invasive smash. The air escalates, clips like light, deflates and falls to the ground, oozing gray flesh across the swamp floor. Shit, yeah. Wow, he's so excited. +2 to first physical card, +2 to last physical card. Okay, that is a good card to get. So I'm gonna reload real quick, but then go back for this. But I'm trying to find if there's any more events for him. Did I really just miss out on everything? Damn, okay. Alright, sure. So we'll go through that again. I can't believe I got so unlucky. I feel like I only got like 2 or 3 events that spawned to actually raise his affection. That's so lame. Okay, attack it. Defend ourselves. 6, 5. Boop. 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 No. Oh shit. Oh, it's a different hand than last time, isn't it? Now that's a super goal, so we might as well just play that, I think. Ah, whatever. Let's just go home. Unfortunately, quite uneventful there. As usual for this time of year, dreams have been more vibrant and invasive. You have trouble distinguishing a dream from reality during the day, and you dread falling asleep at night. Huh. How the hell did I get into your bedroom? Ooh, I can wake myself out of this dream. Uses the temptation to chase a little hop by and instead lay back down in bed, telling yourself to wake up. Wake up. It works. Milky, quiet sunlight pours through your window, flakes of brown white snow piling up against the glass. You feel as tired as when you went to bed. It's your birthday. You're 19 years old. Only 1 more year as a teenager. Alright, as is tradition, Tammy! The final cake of this playthrough that I'm gonna get for free. Thank you, Tammy. We can share together because you're the best. Alright, Rex. Oh! Did that change because of the event? Oh good, it's one of Vase's little birds. What do you want? I got you a present! I'm your friend first, not his. Hugs incoming. Rex watches you approach the cautious look.
Aren't you Vase's friend? He'll be mad if he sees you talking to me.
I don't want him treating me like this. Why does Vase ruin everything he touches, including me? Ugh. What an awful man. I don't like your existence. Take a fucking cake. Just farm a few more free points of stress. I'm stressed just watching this happen. I'm so sorry, Rex. Trust me, I'm not trying to pick him over you. You know what, if we're talking about free stress, I might as well just keep giving Cal bobber fruit. Okay. And I need to go out and get the peace condition now. Oh, and I need to work in the cafe to shit.
Oh god, there's so much I need to squeeze in. I don't know if I can do it. Because I need to go out and trigger the peace ending. Then I need to work on the cafe to get the twins to reconcile. And then Vase still needs his fucking therapy. I might not be getting everything. I'm definitely not getting that pet robot, that's for sure. Ugh.
Damn it. Okay, hang on. We're going to the ridge to get more things for base and also to trigger the thing. Where is Sim? Let me do the thing. Oh, and we also gotta look for the relaxation events. The deepest crevices, air squid babies. Load. There's a thumper over there? Interesting. Very hot wind. Load. That's not a stress event, so I'm not doing it. Oh, the obsidian we can skate on. Yes. Thank you. Play that just fine. Sure. Somehow that's more, so I'll take it. And, sure. Wait, 49? Yes, that is better. Okay, not a best score, but it's fine. We'll take the bravery. Ka-choom! Just enjoy myself. I will check out this thumper event since I'm curious about it. Oh, just ignore it. That's just the normal engineering one. But my engineering is max, so I don't have to worry about it. This is also at max, so I don't have to worry about any infection with him. Beautiful little locust. Alright. We can load that. Feels so safe, Scummy, but you know. Hey, Utopia. Team of geologists. Ton of earthquake activity, blah 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 blah. What did we do last time about this array thing? Might be connected to these ruins. Okay, alright. It doesn't matter, we can skip it. We're technically having insomnia, so lack of mental skills. Rip. Getting thirsty. Okay. We might be able to find our canteen, but we just shouldn't take that event. It hits stress for no good reason. Massive creatures like socks. Climb up on the Hydra's back. Okay. Obligatory reference out of the way. Hi, Sim. You can do the thing shortly. I'm just looking for the thing. Oh, radiation warming. Turn around. Sim nods as you approach.
Just the human I wanted to see. The overseer would love to speak with you again.
Sim leads you to the same cave as before. Nothing has changed. You get the impression that nothing much does change here. You place your hands on the handles of the array and wait.
We have thought over our conversation. We consider that symbiosis may be corrupt and in need of reabsorption, but his affection for your species is genuine. So we have an offer to make you. Humans wield godlike powers, but lack the capacity to understand the consequences of their actions. You have no connection to the land you claim, beyond the short, brutal window of your own consciousness. Our offer is this. We will not eradicate your colony. Instead, you will be tended to, just as the gardeners tend to the rest of the planet. You will be given fresh water, clean air, good soil will be protected from outside harm. In exchange, humans will stay within their colony and limit their population growth so as to maintain the balance within the habitat. You will not leave this territory to procure more resources. You will cease all hunting, logging, and expansion outside of your valley. Like a human nature reserve? More or less. You are a curiosity to us, as well as a sentient species. We would like to preserve you without endangering the ecological balance of the planet. Now, you will go and convince the others of your species to agree to our compromise. I'll try my best. So I don't know if there's any way to convince Governor Lum to agree to this. Overseer seems to accept this. An envoy will visit in glow season to discuss it formally. To be clear, an armed envoy. We should just make yourselves look non-threatening by then.
Sim gives you a slight smile.
That seems like it went well. I fought hard for them to consider options other than eradication. I'm glad that my trust in you is correct. Oh, that unlocks Sim on the main menu! Sim's Curiosity! Let's go! As Sim leaps back to the surface, you quietly wonder at him. This man, or rather this ancient artificial intelligence resembling a man, has pushed his directives to the limit to help humanity. His interest started with mere curiosity, but over time he's come to love humans and value your survival. Has he made a mistake? No, he's not. I will do my best. Could you help me calm down? Thanks. The stress has been kinda high. Why aren't there any devices? Okay, there's one at the very least. Jesus Christ. Peace Rock. That's a good boost. And you. Curious Natural and Abridged are back. There should still be one more. One of the crystal outcroppings. Take a look at these alien solar panels. Take a look at that snout. This away, this away. Double checking the things in here. Thank you. What are you? Ugh, the random fly one. Aha! Thank you. Well, we're gonna be getting Vase to max, but at what cost? Marvel at it. Stress goes down, but it goes back up. Ah, yes, the floaty slope. Onward! Bim boom bam, easy money. Put you here. 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now I can super gold this pretty easily. Speaking of. Is there anything that counts as a 6? Well, this technically could for a straight. 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind. Oh no, it's counting as a 3 of a kind instead. Damn it. 41 versus 49. Okay, that's clearly the better choice then. There we go. Bravery and stress. Man, it's a good thing I'm all set on crystals. You a thumper again. Are you just the one where we go through the thing? Leave. Whoa! It's pushing us to get closer. Okay. Well, then I can just run all the way back. No problem. I can't just take the easy way out by going through the events because that'll give me more stress going through it. And I don't need to trigger the wormhole event, just like last time. You can just keep running. And now I guess we need to just spam working in the cafe. There's no way we're getting the repair bot, even though we got the units run this run through. I've just been inefficient. That really sucks. A lot of my stat boosts, I guess it must have been I was too cautious with the things I was doing when I went exploring. Like, there would be some points where I do a perceptive thing instead of a brave thing, and I'm pretty sure I messed up my benchmarks all the way around. Then having to skip events instead of getting like toughness boosts and stuff. Yeah. Unfortunate, but it's what happened. We got pretty close to maxing everything, but not close enough. I'm gonna go home and then work in the cafe until we die. Makes the sound of your hollow palm chime with new incoming messages. You blearily tap through your inbox, squinting into the bright light. Dr. Instance says you're all going to ruin your eyesight by 30 if you stare at your hollow palms all the time, but Dr. Instance has never been a teenager on an alien planet, so what does she know? OMG, is that supposed to be you? You're friends with Nomi, correct? Tell them not to clog up the colony message board with their art.
Here's the as you go to the colony message board and find a new post from Nomi titled, "You know who you are." You click it. The post contains a single image attachment depicting two people embracing while riding a unisaur. Nomi has drawn hearts floating all around them. One is clearly Nomi's Legends map, more character, the other, well, it could be you, but looking at it, well, it could be Rex as well. And for more information, but there is none, strange. You close your hollow palm, get ready to start your day. Is this where I get to push them to date Rex? Are we finally going to see that at the very least? Okay, hi.
So, about that picture you posted...
No, we put the status down. Oh, okay, sure.
It's you and Rex, right?
Nomi's face goes completely red and they stare at me in shock. How did you know? It totally was. Nomi flops against the back of the couch and curls up into a ball, kicking her feet in the air. I don't know what to do. He's so cool, and not just cool, he's so nice and helpful, and, I mean, I have eyes, you know, he's not really interested in that kind of stuff. I know he's a super galactic hottie, too. He's like an 1100,000 gajillion out of 10. He's my best friend in the whole entire universe. I love him, right? He says he loves me, but I don't know what that means. What if I dated Rex for real? But he really likes, you know, sex stuff. Nothing could go wrong with this plan. Nomi. I thought you went into sex stuff. Nomi throws their head back in frustration. But I really like him. He's so good, and he makes me feel. Mars is here in the lounge, painting her nails, perks her head up, and listens curiously. Nomi shrinks in themselves and lowers their voice. Sometimes you think about them kissing Rex, and it makes me feel kind of weird, but in a good way. I just feel like if it was ever going to be anyone for me, Rex is a pretty good choice, right? What do you think, Celine? Rex wouldn't make you feel uncomfortable. I know that Rex is a very good boy, and they go and cover their eyes. I know, he's the best boy. They reply, and then heave a big sigh and go uncharacteristically quiet for a few moments. I know some of the adults in the colony have open relationships. Sometimes Cal talks about how one of his mom's boyfriends doesn't live with them, and some do, and it's different, but it's still okay because people are happy, and that's what matters, right? I don't mind if Rex, does sex stuff with other people. It makes him happy, and I think all I need to be happy is know that we're always going to be there for each other, together forever. And, maybe we could kiss sometimes. I think I'd like that. Are they dating now? Talk to me. I got you a present, by the way. It's my last mushroom log. I need to figure out what else to get you. Let me look into what Rex likes real quick. Because genuinely, I am out of mushwood logs. I used too many on card challenges. I was a teenage exocolonist. Gift likes. Let's see if that pulls anything up. Sim is listed under everything for likes. That's hilarious. Okay. Rex likes sticks and cake. And everyone likes the white astrantia. Oh, fuck! I forgot I still have that! I've been stressing about getting these guys to max, and I could have just given someone the free plus 10 flower. Ugh! I'm so dumb. Whatever. It's fine. Take your fucking device. Today's the day. You're going to confront Vase about his cruelty to others. Yes, I am. Vase is in the garrison as usual. He's sitting at one of the tables in the lounge area, picking at his nails with the tip of a knife. When he sees you, he jerks head in greeting and kicks out a stool for you. As you sit, he closes his knife with a snick and smiles slightly at you.
What's up, Celine?
What do you say to Vase?
I want you to fix things with Rex. Not bloody likely. That spaceship's already launched. Hell, you could apologize. Fine. Only if he apologized for being a self-righteous coward.
What do you say to Vase?
You can't just be an asshole to people. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm Vase, baby. Around here I can do what I want.
Well, it probably could have gone better. Could have gone a lot worse, though, considering. Anything else you want to say to Vase? No, we're done here? What? Hang on. That's not how that's supposed to go, isn't it? Fuck. Oh, God. Time to wiki dive real quick. Jesus Christ. I thought they're supposed to be able to go make him go to therapy. Oh, God. And the wiki doesn't even have anything regarding his therapy. Oh. The woes of playing an indie game. Okay, hang on. I was a teenage exocolonist. Vase therapy. Need to convince him that he needs therapy in an earlier scene? Fuck. Oh, I fucked it up! I fucked it up! Shit. How far back is my last save? Oh, no. There's so much I'm gonna have to redo. That was Quiet 1. And that was from when I was gonna go exploring? Oh, fuck. Hang on. What is his friendship at? Is this the one where he had the big fight? 80. Okay. We didn't have to redo everything. Just a good portion of it. Okay, it makes your dick hard to fight people. That is objectively correct. Okay, let's try to get between them and stop the fight. Oh, that gives a friendship with Rex, too. You force your body between Rex and Vase, breaking them apart. You're joined by Nomi moments later, who wraps her arms around Rex and hauls him backwards. Enraged, Vase grabs you, shaking you in anger and yelling in your face before he pushes you away. Looks around, but Rex and Nomi have vanished. What do you think you're doing? I had him, got a colony.
I wanted to see if you're okay. That boy's army broke with Rex. Rex is right, you're a sociopath. Ugh. Okay, alright, hang on. What is the way to get him to go to fucking therapy? You piece of shit!
Ba. Try to get between them. Stop the fight. What the hell was that all about? Boys army broke with Rex. Let's be friends. Love everyone. You shouldn't be proud of that. Wait! If that's not it, then what is it? About the fight. She was confronting him about his anger issues and he'd have third and convincing. I had empathy, but it didn't. Unsung hero, blah, 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 blah. I don't get it. How you're supposed to be able to. Need to have Rex maxed so they reconcile. I get that, but I didn't seem to be able to convince him to go to therapy. Okay, let's try a romance guide, maybe? Good God, why is this so difficult to find? Strange devices, break them up. No, that's just how to break them up. It's not anything about the... Ugh! God damn it. I need help. Breakup. The RO is not monogamous? What? There's other things about, like, kids and stuff, but I don't... Break up Nem and Vase. Ugh, this is so frustrating. Hang on to get the third card. We must have recommended he goes to therapy at the 90-point level. But I can't do that. I just tried to do that and I couldn't. I put all this time into making friends with him, and I can't even get him to go to therapy. Rex is treating me like I'm dangerous, and I can't even get him to go to therapy. This is after I did the 90 event? Oh my god. No, it's right before. Do I have to work in the cafe more or something? Fucking hell. I got you a present. About that picture you posted, it's you and Rags. Thought you weren't into sex stuff. Rex wouldn't make you uncomfortable. Do I have to, like, work in the cafe more to unlock the idea of people going to fucking therapy? Is that what this is? I'll try it. Tangent is a frequent visitor to the cafe. She may not get tired like other people, but she needs all the stimulants she can get for her all-day study/research sessions. She keeps herself in the corner of the cafe, but sometimes she sits at the bar and crazy with some small talk, or asks a question about what she thinks about living on this planet. You can never really tell what her mood is going to be. It seems to fluctuate based on how well her research is going. Speaking of research, she seems determined to try every possible way to drink black tea.
Pour it long, double strength and bitter. The wait instance brews it in the lab. Coming right up.
You brew Tang the blackest, sludgiest blep you've ever made. Even when the cafeteria's old olive brew broke and started mixing motor oil in with the tea, it wasn't this muddy. Tang takes a sip and shudders.
Perfect. Hey, if you see this, can you give him this?
She places an object on the table. It's a large rainbow-hued crystal, a bit like the holopalm interface embedded in your hand.
What is it?
was something on my mother's.
She mutters, turning the crystal over and over in her fingers.
I found it in an old junk drawer in the med bay. It must have been there for over decades from when she was still alive. My brother's a sentimental one, so you can have it.
She gets up, leaving the crystal behind. You tuck it away in a safe place under the bar.
Oh my god.
I'm going to fucking die. I'm so mad. I tried so fucking hard to get this man to improve himself, and what do I get? Hey, Nomi. You walk into the colony gardens when you turn a corner, almost run into Nomi and Rex standing together under a magnificent bow of pink flowering trees. Nomi looks flustered and anxious while Rex's expression is patient. Listening on them. He ducked behind a trellis just in time to see Nomi thrust a crumpled envelope into Rex's hands, bowing slightly. Rex smiles gently as he opens the envelope and reads the letter. You watch his expression go from patient to surprised or settling on affectionate.
Oh, Nomi, this is so sweet. I didn't know you felt that way about me.
Nomi twists their hands together anxiously. It doesn't have to be a big deal, okay? I don't really know how I feel exactly. I just know that I really like you. You make me feel, confused and scared sometimes, but in a good way. Rex cups Nomi's face in his hands.
Nomi, you never have to force yourself to do or feel anything that makes you uncomfortable. Not for me, not for anyone. You know, you and me forever, right?
Strokes his hair cheek with his thumbs.
I'll be just the way you are. Nothing you do or don't do is gonna change that.
It's not like that. I feel things for you. I think things about you that I never thought about anyone before.
Oh yeah? Like what, Nomi?
Like, I mean, kissing. Rex breaks out a friendly laugh.
Kissing! Nomi, you dirty bird! Well, I've never!
He teases him. Nomi laughs and gives him a little push.
We can kiss!
Rex continues taking Nomi with both hands and smoothing out their trembling fingers.
We can kiss whenever you'd want. I'd love to kiss you.
Nomi looks at a loss. Really? You want to kiss me?
Sure. I love you and we're gonna be together a long time. I want to do stuff with you that makes us both happy. That's all I want.
He smiles quickly, exposing one fang. If you feel like kissing sometimes, that's great.
You make it sound so easy. When you say things like that, it makes me feel really good, like you understand me. I want to try to understand you too. I know you really like doing things I don't like doing some. If you want to keep doing that with other people, I'd be okay with that.
Nomi stands a little tall, looks Rex right in his mismatched eyes.
And, it might not ever happen, but maybe someday if I wanted to do sex stuff.
Now it's Rex's turn to look stunned.
Nomi, you're the most amazing person I've ever met.
Rex cradles Nomi's face again, his face sears him very fond.
If you ever want to do sex stuff, I would consider it an honor. Really?
Rex and Nomi look into each other's eyes for a long time, until Nomi lets out a little sob and their shoulders start shaking, crying in relief.
Oh, Nomi. Hey, come on. Did you think I'd say anything else?
I didn't know!
Well, now you know.
There's another long moment where they just look at each other, grinning like fools, till Rex clears his throat.
So, you want your first kiss now?
Yes! Oh, that's an achievement matchmaker. Help Nomi confess their love to Rex. Oh, that's so sweet. This makes it all better. Nomi exclaims through happy tears, throwing their arms around Rex's shoulders. Rex leans in the rest of the way to kiss them sweet and slow. You turn and slink away, giving them some privacy. They're so sweet. I love them both. They're great. I want them to be happy. Hey, you. I got you a present. It's a cake because it's your birthday. Rex is hanging out with Nomi in a secluded area of the colony. As you approach, you can tell from first aid kit and Nomi's tense posture that this isn't a casual visit.
Please stop fussing, Rex. You have a cut right here.
It's just a scratch.
Rex protests. He sees you coming over, bright and sitting up straighter, knocking Nomi's hands out of the way.
Hey, Selena's here.
He says over loud, and Nomi scrambles for the first aid kit, realizing it's too late, and you've seen it anyway. They glance balefully at you, but Rex is all smiles. If it weren't for the purpling bruise under his eye and the cuts across his cheekbone and lip, you'd almost think things were normal.
What happened? Nothing. Don't worry about it. I wasn't watching where I was going. I ran into one of the unfinished walls around here.
Yeah, 17 times.
Nomi mumbles valiantly, trying again to tend to Rex's face. You should tell Selene the truth. Maybe they can do something about it.
If Ace do this. Rex snorts and shakes his head. This just happens sometimes, you know. After that whole fight with Vase, people got all these copycat ideas, you know, like thinking they push me around a bit too. Vase would like them more. People are like that sometimes. They can be chill about hanging out in private, but around their friends, they want anything to do with you. If the bigger dog attacks, well, you want to be on that puppy's side, not yours. It's fine. They'll remember what I'm good at and come sneaking back eventually.
It's getting worse, though. I thought it would stop when we joined the colony, but they're even bigger meanies now.
Race is just mad that you and I have real friends here. He hates that he and his bullies aren't the only big damn heroes in town anymore, that he can't control what people think about us. Makes him feel small, and he hates that. Race told me what happened. Oh, did he? You're not sure you got his side of the story? He's been telling it for so long, he probably thinks it's the truth. I don't even want to bring it up, because I'd rather think about the future, not the past, but when we were younger, Vase was just a normal kid like me. We're both kind of the runs of the litter, but he had a chip on his shoulder about it, always tried to boss people around like he was actually top dog. I tried to be nice to everyone because, you know, that's the pup in me, just want to play and be friends. And Vase did not want to be friends with me. He kind of hated me because people liked me more.
Nomi takes Rex's hand and he shoots them a little smile before continuing.
And then one day, I was just hanging out with my friends when Vase walks right up to me and starts picking a fight, right? Like calling me names and telling me I was just faking to make people like me. Friends wanted to beat him for it, and I told him to stop, and I walked right up to him, hands out like, hey, we can still be friends. That piece of shit just straight up broke my arm. We weren't even fighting. Just got me on the ground and snap, broke it right here.
Rex shows you the scar on his arm, where the bone must have broken the skin.
He was dead set on proving a point, I guess.
That's why everyone lets Vase boss them around. They know what he does when he gets angry. Everyone acts like a bunch of heroes, but they're just cowards who'd rather let Vase keep picking on Rex instead of standing up to him and pissing him off.
Yeah, he's not like this with everyone. He is nice to people he likes. That's why everyone wants to be his friend. Hot air rises to the top. Ace told me it was a 4-on-1 fight.
Rex laughs humorously.
Yeah, of course he'd say that. That's what he told the adults anyway, so that became the official story. Honestly, I just feel bad for Nomi. If it wasn't for me, people would probably leave them alone. It's not fair that they get crap for being friends with me.
Nomi throws her arms around Rex, who grimaces in pain. I'd rather be friends with one good Rex than with 100 of Vase's bully cronies. Rex relaxes into their arms and hums happily.
People should know the truth. It's too late for that. People don't like changing their minds, not when they might get beat for it. Besides, I'm a colony kid now. I can be anything I want, do anything I want, talk to anyone I want, and Vase can just die mad about it.
Despite his bravado, Rex sighs and scratches the back of his head.
I do kind of regret that happened, though. Like, sucks that Vase got to the point where he thought the only way he could get respect was by being a bully. I mean, he's a douche and a half, but...
Nomi thumps Rex on the shoulder. You don't have to defend him!
I'm not defending him. I just think sometimes, like, if I could have seen he was hurting and been a better friend to him, I could have changed his whole life. Think about how different things would have been growing up in the Helio if he wasn't the friend who got away. That's why I try not to let it get to me. It doesn't matter what Vase does to me. You can't hurt someone who chooses not to feel pain. He's gonna get his fool ass killed someday, and I'm still gonna be right here.
Reaches out and takes your hand, and Nomi takes your other, so the three of you are linked.
I have everything I need. Oh, that's so sweet. Hugs incoming. I'm gonna die for both of them.
Okay, now if I try to do the thing with Vase, please tell me it works. You're going to confront Vase about his cruelty to others. Yes, I am. What's up?
Want you to fix things with Rex.
Spaceship's already launched.
Well, you could apologize.
You say to Vase,
You can't just be an asshole to people.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm Vase, baby, around here. Do what I want. Probably could have gone better. Could have gone a lot worse, though. No, we're done here.
Alright. Whatever. I even had an event with Rex talking about how he wishes he could fix things, and that didn't trigger it. I don't think there's any hope for helping Vase. Fuck you, Vase. You piece of shit. God.
Can't believe I spent all that time trying to do this, and it didn't even fucking matter. Let's go just fix the twins, I guess. Whose birthday is it? Hang on. Was it Rex's? Yeah. I'm just trying so fucking hard. Okay. Alright, cafe. He's surprised when Dish starts coming in for more blep tea. Guess he rejected it because it's something his sister loves, but actually he gets so interested he wants to try brewing it himself. Let him join you behind the bar to do his brewing experiments while you serve regular blep to the customers. One day you watch him stumble out from behind the bar, moving like he's underwater. He stares out one of the windows of the cafe, watching Colony with unvarnished fascination.
It's like a heart. Everyone moving around, it's like the blood. Oh, I think that last cup is messing with my head. I can, like, hear things. Like the wind and the bugs, like everything's more real. I think I get why Tang likes this stuff now. It's like a symphony out there if you tune your mind to hear it.
Oh god, he's high off his ass.
Sounds cool, man.
This tells you a technique, and you have to steep the same grass 3 times and throw away the middle steep.
Otherwise you'll be up all night like my sister. Anyway,
As you pointedly push him a glass of water.
I heard Tang left something for me.
Move a crystal out from under the bar and give it to him. It's a large rainbow-hued thing, sort of like the ones that power hollow palms. You tell him that his sister left it for him, and apparently was their mother's. He sits and stares at it, turning it over in his hand like Tang did.
So, what is it? Her old communicator. She always wore it around her neck. She died when we were only 5 years old, but I remember it.
He nodded sadly, remembering when it happened. She had been the ship's counselor.
After that, it was just me and Tang. We moved into the creche full time, but we still had each other. We were the twins. Until one day I realized I didn't have her either. Why do you think you grew apart? I still don't understand why. I guess it was around the time she and Instant started doing all the gene treatments, but it wasn't because of that. I don't care that we don't match anymore or whatever. It's like all of a sudden she felt so much older and more mature than me. Adults listened to her, paid attention to her. They didn't care about me. She started treating me like shit because she liked feeling better than me. I miss her so bad sometimes, but I hate her, too, for leaving me.
He seems to want to talk more, but shakes his head.
Thanks, Celine. You're a pretty good listener. I'll see you next time.
He misses his sister. Oh, wait, what about that? Damn it. Locked in, one of the worst cards it possibly could have chosen. 35. 39. 42. 44. Okay, that's gotta be the best we can do. I'm just gonna play it. Okay, maybe it wasn't the best we can do, but fine. Mid pollen. Whose birthday is it? I don't remember, but does it really matter? Probably not. I have a present for you, Nomi, 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 Nomi. Went to the lounge to find Nomi curled up in one of the larger chairs, fast asleep. Their hollow palm is still open. Gently wake them up. Tap Nomi on the shoulder and they blink awake, frowning as they rub the sleep drool from their cheek. Nah? What happened? Oh, hey, you. They say, stretching their arms and legs and settling to a more comfortable position. I guess I fell asleep while working on my hollow novel? Frown again and poke listlessly at their hollow screen. I just closed my eyes for a cool nanosec. Guess it has more zonk than I thought. There's just so much to write still. It feels like it'll never be done.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, well. Nomi starts dragging their finger to scroll through the lines of script on their hollow screen. See, the thing is, I'm too tired of getting good work done, but if I'm not working, I just feel guilty, so I don't let myself do anything actually fun because I should be writing. They flick their fingers so the text scrolls faster than put their chin in their hands. Instead of just staring at my hollow palm and chatting with people because it's all I had the energy for, which doesn't make me feel any better, then I just feel even more guilty because I wasted all that time. You need empathy to ask to cuddle? I'm not going to flirt with them. They just got into a relationship with Rex. What is this game? I guess if you were dating Nomi, then this would be like a, hey, we're dating, let's cuddle, that sort of thing. Okay.
You need a break. Let's go for a walk.
Oh, gee, yes. Why didn't I think of that? Let's go! We grab some pollen filters and head out to the gardens, where puffs of rosy pollen float lazily through the sunbeams. Nomi perks up almost immediately in the fresh air, skip along the path, and turning back to shout at you to keep up. Last one's gazebo is a run, doi egg! She Takes you to the gazebo where Cal's working on repairing the steps.
Oh, hey, you two.
He greets you, standing and reslinging his hammer into his belt.
Fancy seeing you here. Taking a break from the old hall novel, huh, Nomi?
Nomi giggles and nods her head, and Cal smiles gently.
I can't wait to read it. Really, really.
Nomi gasps and covers her mouth with the hands. Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. I've been waiting for it ever since your first story about the talking aliens who helped the humans. I think you're really onto something with that.
Nomi looks uncharacteristically speechless.
You guys enjoy the garden, okay? I'll catch up with you all at dinner time.
You and Nomi set off onto the garden again, getting a few steps away before Nomi explodes into giggles. You grab your hands, jump around you in circles. Can you believe it? I didn't know anyone's actually looking forward to my holo novel! You release your hands and spin around in circles, laughing so loud it rings off the nearby geodesic domes. Oh, I'm so happy! I feel like I could punch the suns! You finish your walk with Nomi, who is clearly much improved. As you approach the lounge again, Nomi turns to you and envelops you in a great big hug. Thank you so much, Celine. That's exactly what I needed. I know I have the will to keep going now.
Do your best.
Nomi laughs to your double peace sign. Thanks, I will. Why are they so sweet? I got you a present. It's a cake. Oh, God damn it. Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, shit. Jell the Reeve is raided with a party of 6. Oh, no. I'm being raided? Oh, thank you so much, Jell the Reeve. I appreciate it. Also, hello, Bunny. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by, both of you. Jell the Reeve, do you prefer going by Jell or Reeve? Okay, this is very bad for Rex, though. I don't have any sticks to give him. And he refuses cakes, because it's not his birthday. Whichever is fine. Okay, I'll go with Jell, because that's cute, I think. But welcome! We're trying to finish up a playthrough of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I had a little bit of a moment where I was tearing my hair out over trying to get the local douchebag to go to therapy. Maybe it's not going to happen, unfortunately, but it's fine. I can also call him Slime or Sludgy Boy. Oh, Slime is cute. I like that. Slime or Jell? I think Slime, actually. I might end up defaulting to Jell just from looking at the username, but I will try to remember Slime. What was I doing? I totally forgot. I heard the raid notification. I was like, what? When did that happen? Right. Did I give Vase something? I'm gonna try to get him to 100 anyway. Have something for you. Take your fucking device. Don't know if this game does it happen to be spooky at all. It can be. There are some bad endings where you could, like, ruin the world, but the idea is you play a bunch of humans who've landed on an alien planet that's out to kill you, and you have to survive 9 in-game years to grow up and determine if the colony lives or dies. People can die along the way, and we're in the middle of trying to get a golden ending, where ideally everybody's friends and survives and peace is achieved, so on and so forth. But if you fuck up, then there's very many ways where people can just die by being attacked by monsters, or, like, starving to death, or your dad can be overcome by pollen and, like, turn into a fucking pollen zombie thing. Like, there's a couple of things out to kill you, but it's so pink and friendly looking. That's because we're in the spring season. It's called pollen season, and it's where all this pink pollen goes around. And if you don't find the cure for, like, this planet's version of hay fever, people do just, like, get possessed by the pollen and go out and die. Like, they because it's pollen from fungi. So the idea is that, like, the pollen kind of has, like, the mind control mushroom effects on you if you have too much of it in your system and you're susceptible to it. So it looks pink and friendly, but it's deadly if you don't find the cure. I guess I'm going exploring to try and get some more wood logs for our dog friend. Maybe survey the plains or forage, explore nearby. Maybe explore nearby. I'll try that. If we're looking for spooky, then I do actually have an idea for a game I want to play. There is this one I saw at PAX East this year. It's called Slay the Princess or something like that. And I keep on... It releases yesterday. It releases yesterday. Huh. So that Slay the Princess game, it releases yesterday, and it's meant to be, you know, like, she's gonna manipulate you. She's gonna try and get you. Don't free her. You have to kill her for that game. And so I'm very much considering, like, playing that at some point as, like, a one-off thing, because it's probably gonna be too short for a 4-hour stream. But I'm considering doing that, maybe on Halloween, or maybe the Sunday before. Not quite sure yet. Okay, I can apologize to Sim for the seeds. I can't believe they take away the stress reduction event for that. Okay, whatever. Oh, there is a log. Thank you. I needed that. I don't need these eggs, because nobody else eats them. That could be very spooky. It could be! Yes, that's why I was considering it. Is this the ending? You make everyone eat normal pills? Okay, they're not, like, eating normal pills or anything like that, but the idea is I've, like, sorted out everybody's issues and made them be friends. And not, like, fight monsters, you know? I think that is a stress reduction event. What are you? Stay and watch what they're doing, harvesting mushwood. Offer to help. It may be stress, but it gives me another mushwood log, so I need it. Anything for Rex. Find something to use as an umbrella. Sure. Is the murder everything ending that bad? It depends on what type of murder you're going for, because there is genuinely an ending in this game where if you let the scientists come up with the, like, kill all aliens plague, then you wipe out almost all living life on this planet, other than humanity. And that's one of the bad things we're going to be trying to find. Let's see. Let's try. It's thrilling to get there. Throw these cards out. I'm not really paying attention to what anything really means. Okay. Bam, bam. Oh no, just keep the cards together. Bravery, nice. Food. I'm pretty sure I got all the items that I can even get here, but let's keep exploring just to be safe. I'm worried I haven't found everything, because I ran through this pretty quickly while chatting. I'm pretty sure we did everything, though there's not really much to explore here. This looks a bit complicated. Oh, I'm sorry. It's much easier to start with. Yes, so the idea is you play as the character growing up over the years, and in order to, like, achieve things well, you can use the card challenges to test your skills and try and get special bonuses. And the idea is you need to hit a target score with the card challenge. Oh, no, keep exploring. You try to hit a target score with the card challenge to determine if it's a success or not. And if you go so much above the success, it can be a super goal where you get an extra boost. And so it's not anything you have to really worry about in terms of, like, ah, yes, enemies have HP values or anything like that. It's simply focusing on get your card value total as high as you can. That's it. So you just saw me throwing cards out there because I'm almost at the end of the game. I am like half a year away from the end of the game. So I've got a lot of high value cards which I can just throw out and, like, not think about trying to min-max all my little bonuses you get for, like, playing a 3 of a kind or a 2 of a kind or putting up a straight or a flush, that sort of thing. Like, normally you can try to min-max and get your best hand that way. And I just did not bother with that because I'm at the end of the game and I've done basically everything I can. There are a few stats here that I've still got to max out, which are not going to be maxed out because I'm still trying to trigger some events. But in theory, you could use those card challenges to try and, like, do everything and get the best cards and blah blah blah. What even was this one here? Farmland, try to plant something. Thanks for the biology. It's free, I guess. Well, let me show you. Here's my big old deck. Your memories are your cards. And so you've got values going from like 0 all the way to 7 here, but there are some that are like 10, yeah, 10, 12, 10, 12. You can get some pretty high value cards depending on the things you do in the game. And a lot of them have effects that push them even higher too. You, give me some stress reduction. Could you help me calm down? Boop. Okay. Let's go home, because I got some logs for gifting. Late pollen. You take a log. You take a crystal. Oh, hang on. I'm already thinking about my next game, Nomi says, twirling the pencil around a lock of pink hair. Should I make it a sequel to the first one or something different? Maybe I'll write a romance game. Selene, don't look at me weird just because I don't know about sex stuff. Doesn't mean I can't write a good romance. Some things are universal. This is the most important question. How much romance is there? There can be quite a bit! Each character has their own, like, comfort with open versus exclusive relationships. Other characters can be matched together or broken up, depending on how things go with them. The whole point of the game, really, is not only are you trying to grow the colony and grow yourself, you're also trying to make friends with everybody who lives in your colony that's in your age group. So we've already made friends with the 6 base people here, and I'm also trying to max out to the 3 people who are added halfway through the game. They're almost there. I was cutting it a little close, but we managed to do it. Okay, you take your fucking device and die. Once you're dating someone, you do get like an optional dialogue thing where you can just go and fuck, depending on the person. The one I'm dating in this playthrough is this nerd. Oh hey, I never did the max bravery thing. And of course you can break up people at any point. I dare you to. You go up and really dare him to tell you what's the deal between him and his sister. Wow, what a nerd. He is a nerd. Look at the flower in his hair and the tattoo he either got done himself or designed himself, either one. And his fucking Mega Man-ass getup. He's such a nerd. Oh my gosh. The favorite question is so difficult. But unfortunately, it's actually this one, Nomi Nomi. They are the cutest thing. They're a huge weeb, and they love drawing and writing and playing video games, and they're also demi, it seems like. I think it's demi-romantic asexual, or potentially demisexual. I'm not quite sure based on how they've talked about maybe one day they'll be interested in sex. They're not sure, but they did fall in love with their childhood friend. I love them so much. They're the cutest thing, and I want them to grow up healthy and hearty. Demi-romantic or demisexual. The idea is, if you are demi, then your attraction to someone is basically completely wrapped up in how strong your relationship is with that person. Not in a, like, if you're friends you find them hot, but like if you have like a meaningful, loving connection with someone, then you can find them either romantically attractive or sexually attractive. It's a type of asexuality, and that is what I am. And that is why part of the reason why I love Nomi Nomi so much is actually finding a demi character in fiction. It never happens. So it made me feel very seen when I realized that was them. Or just really like any gray sexuality character in general. I see them and I'm like, you're mine. I love you forever. Because it's so rare to find a character that is not into sex in dating sim games. And so the fact that they did include one was like huge for me. So they are my favorite. However, that does not mean that I don't like the other characters too. They are all very good in their own ways. My first playthrough, I ended up dating this guy because I was very much like pro animals, save the planet, but I didn't know about the true ending thing. So I didn't get to do like, not true ending, the peace ending. I didn't know about the peace ending at the time. So I ended up having to date him because, you know, one of my childhood friends died the first time, so he didn't get to date her, but I got to date him, that sort of thing. There are some other characters too. Tangent is very cool. I love her a lot. This I also love a lot. Mars is fantastic. She's a complete girl boss. I almost dated her, but like, it's like I love how she girl bosses around, but I wouldn't actually want to date her myself, you know, so that makes it difficult for me to want to date the character in the game. Meanwhile, I could see myself dating a softie like Cal, or, you know, somebody who's very introspective like this. And yes, no problem. I'm more than happy to explain it. It's one of those things like most people don't even know that demisexuality exists. Unless you already know that asexuality exists, then maybe you know about it. So I'm always more than happy to explain. Oh, tangent aside, I forgot. What's the deal between him and his sister?
What about her? Dis scowls, digging the toe of his boot into the dirt. She's smart and perfect, and everyone loves her.
Wait patiently. Sometimes being brave means sitting in the silence. Eventually, Dis crosses his arms and strings in on himself.
When Tang got her genome therapy, all anyone wanted to talk about was how I shouldn't be sad about losing my brother. Like they had to tell me that? I'm her twin. I knew she was a girl like 5 minutes after she did. She's always been my sister. She's always known who she is, but like, that was the problem. She's so mature, you know, and I'm not. So she treats me more like her dumb little pet than her brother, telling me what to do and acting like she's so much smarter than me. I mean, she is smarter than me. She's smarter than everyone, even the adults, but that doesn't mean she knows what's best for everyone.
Dis lapsed into silence. He waited long to see if he wants to share anymore, but Dis seems intent on just staring off to the wilderness again. Okay. I didn't realize I hadn't done that event yet, so thank you for having me actually get to see that. Did I give Face something? Oh, there's one character I dislike out of this whole game, and it's this asshole. He's a big shot, angry, jackass. Like, I do everything I want, when I want. I brute force my way through everything. That sort of bullshit thing. I hate him. But I tried to make friends with him because I was told you can get him to go to therapy. And I might have just locked myself out of getting him to go to therapy because I didn't have the option to tell him get help in the event where it's supposed to be there. So, fuck it. He can just go die off in a fire or something. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, I don't need to rename myself. I'm gonna go work in the cafe and give the twins their therapy. Dr. Instance comes in most days to grab a blep tea to go. She has a lot of responsibility and different jobs to do, and unlike Aunt Anne, she doesn't make it look gracefully effortless. Most days she cuts the line snaps at you to make her order right away because she doesn't have time to waste. I wonder if maybe the doctor needs to slow down. Take a long time to make her drink. She helps impatiently to take your time foaming the float cow milk and sipping her a fresh cup of tea, not pouring from the teapot. You insist it'll taste better this way.
I'm not interested in the taste.
Nope, allow. Sorry about that. Gotta pull ABS back up. There we go. A lot of rage, lots of rage there, but he sounds like an asshole. He is an asshole. He broke one of the characters in this game arm as a kid because that's how he established himself at the top of the pecking order, and he just got worse from there. I just hate him so much. He also dates one of the characters, and they start out as a really cute relationship, but then he gets more possessive and controlling over time, and like does the whole like, it's your fault if you're mad thing to her, and it's like, how dare you do this? I broke them up immediately as soon as I got the chance. As you dawdle, you overhear Instance recording a message for Tangent with instructions for today's sample analysis. You understand about every fifth word. After she ends the message, she sits down at the bar and drums her fingers on the table.
That girl's a genius, you know. Now to be that age and brilliant.
She clucks her tongue.
It's a shame about her family. She doesn't have anyone but me now.
About her brother.
This too much like the mother, that one. He can't understand her any more than Bess could. She was the ship's counselor, you know. We worked closely together on the stratospheric. She hung herself in her office. Just one regular day between counseling sessions. Her note said she never should have left Earth, that she thought having children would make her less lonely, but it didn't help. I guess she'd left some man behind on Earth and never got over him. In her note, she talked more about him than her own 2 children.
You nod sadly. Remember, she died when you were very young, but he didn't tell you how it happened. Instance shakes her head to clear it.
And I've got to do her job, along with everything else.
I'm unsure if she means raising Tangent or counseling.
Strong tea helps, but so does talking to people. Thank you, Selene. Now, are you ever going to finish brewing that blep for me?
God, no wonder their lives have been fucked. Imagine just being a kid and your mom just kills herself. Wow. Oh, those poor kids. 41 there. I don't even need to worry about a super goal, actually, do I? Just play it. I don't care. Hate to raid and run, but I have a bed calling to me, so we should go stream. Good game, good night. Oh, thank you, Slime. I do appreciate it. Or Gel, whichever you prefer. But yes, thank you so much for the raid. It was fun having you here while we had the chance. I hope you stop by sometime again. And thank you again. Sleep well. You take a crystal. And you take a log. And hugs for the dog. Oh, is he maxed? Yes, he's maxed. Alright. So you swing by Rex's lounge for some much-needed rest and relaxation with your friends. Rex is there, as he usually is these days, slinging drinks and conversation behind the bar. Selene! He exclaims when he sees you, gesturing you to a seat at the bar.
I was just talking about you.
You take a seat and Rex pulls a few bottles down from the wall.
Now that you're here, I get to unveil a new drink. I named it after you.
He pours various liquids into a shaker and a few minutes later pours you a light blue drink that almost glows white in the bar's lights. Take a sip, then gasp in delight and take another right away. It's sweet and friendly as if sunshine was a drink.
Careful, it's real pretty, but it'll absolutely put you under the table. I call it Selene's charisma check. Oh, Rex, thank you. I'm honored. Oh, it's nothing. I've been thinking about it for a while. You're one of my best friends. I'm honestly just like so happy I met you and we became friends.
Nomi, who's sitting beside you at the bar nursing their own drink, it has an umbrella and a potato skewer and little popping candies, clears the throat and Rex laughs.
I said one of my best friends. Jeez, can't a guy have two best friends?
Oh, we gotta do karaoke with Nomi Nomi. Oh, and Mars, let's go. Yes, great idea. Rex cheers and leads you over to the karaoke machine. Nomi and Mars join you as soon as they realize what's going on. These two can never resist a chance to show off. You sing a song with each of them and then go for your own show-stopping solo. My heart flies over the resting ridges. Always a crowd pleaser, that one. Rex holds up his lighter while Nomi and Mars fake big theatrical sobs. It's a total blast. Right, afterwards, Rex asks what's next.
Let's dance.
Rex grabs your hands. That's a great idea, he says, and leads you to the dance floor. It's usually empty this time of day, piped with fairly unobtrusive lounge music from the Hollow archives, but Rex fiddles with the sound system until something fun and danceable comes out.
Come on, I love this song.
You and Rex throw yourselves around the dance floor for a few songs. Doesn't matter if it's the middle of the day, that you're the only ones dancing, that you can feel other people watching you with amusement. Honestly, just good to move your body around without caring about whether it's right or strong or smart. For a few blissful minutes, you're just two bodies moving through space. When you're done, Rex wipes his sweaty face and grins.
Ooh, that got the old heart beating. What's next?
What card is this? Oh, it's the final card. Okay, let's play a board game. Rex goes over to the game closet and stands there thoughtfully.
What about this one? I don't think we've played it before.
You settle down together, play the game, and Mars joins you.
Oh, this one. I've played it before. It's a game from Earth about, like, owning property and making people pay rent for staying there and eventually making them so poor they can't keep playing, and then you win.
Rex looks at the box dubiously.
What's rent?
He asks, and Mars shrugs. You set up the game under Mars' guidance and play a few rounds. After all, it's very clear that Mars is the only one with any sort of killer instinct. You and Rex just let the others stay for free on your property. After a while, Mars complains that you're not playing the game right, and she leaves in a huff. Rex packs up the board game with a sheepish smile.
I guess we all win?
What do you want to do now? And finally,
shots! Absolutely! Shots!
He goes back behind the bar and pours a line of 7 shots.
Let's race. You start on that end and I'll start on this one. Ready, go!
You work your way through a line of shots at a steady pace, meeting Rex neatly right in the middle. You both reach a tiebreak shot at the same time, and Rex laughs and lets you have it.
Perfectly matched. And just the right number, too. Good job, me.
Afterwards, Rex asks, what's next?
Oh, I had a great time, thank you.
Whee! Rex's hug. He's on the main menu now. That's the achievement for him. Ugh, I'm glad, Rex says and wraps you in a big hug. I'm serious. You're like the best part of this whole colony. I don't know why you picked me, but I'm happy you did. He walks to the door of the bar and waves you to depart. The sweetest guy. It's somebody's birthday today. I think it's Nem's. Yeah, it is. Alright, Vase, you asshole. Take your fucking thing. Alright, back to the cafe for the twins. It's a bustling evening, and Tang comes in, but not for a late night study, for a drink this time. She takes a seat at the bar. I've decided to pretend to be human for the night as an experiment. Let's forget about everything for a while. Tonight you're just the bartender, the mixologist, and I would like a cocktail. Make something up. Just be creative. As you're deciding what to mix for her, Dis slinks in and looks around nervously. There aren't many empty seats. He adjusts subtly to the chair beside Tangent. He seems about to leave and shrugs and flops down beside his sister. She gives him a skeptical look, then glares at you accusingly. You try to look innocent.
I'll have whatever she's having.
Dis mumbles uncomfortably, avoiding eye contact with Tangent. He size them up. What drink would they both enjoy? What drink could breed the two of them together? Oh, God. That is a very high bar to clear. I don't think they understand that. Well, whatever. It's fine, right? Haha. That's a straight. Boop. Boop. Sure, just play that. You got this. You expertly measure the cocktail ingredients, shake it over with ice, with just a tiny bit of flair, and straight into 2 coupe, I don't know how to say alcohol words, glasses. The twins watch you mix intently to avoid talking to each other. You garnish the drinks to the flourish, perfect, and eagerly await the reviews. This sips his first sip halfway across the bar. What? Spits his first sip halfway across the bar.
What the hell? Is that hot sauce?
This makes a face.
And raw egg? Are you trying to poison us?
Then Dis starts laughing, suddenly they're both laughing.
What do you think? We hate it.
They both say in unison and break back into giggles. Excellent barista / bartender that you are. You don't take it personally.
Okay, it's not that bad. I think the hot sauce is growing on me. It's quite polydisperse,
Tang says, dipping in a finger to taste it carefully, then translates,
foamy.
It seems to have broken the ice between them, so you leave them alone for all to chat while you serve the other customers. Oh, look at them! Babies. When you check back 2 drinks later, they brought out their mother's communicator crystal and are talking quietly, their heads close together.
I miss her.
You hear Tangent say.
I miss you.
This responds, staring down at the crystal.
When I feel anything at all. You know, there are things that can help with that. Medical therapies. I'm trying this implant that senses when my serotonin is out of balance and stimulates my dopaminergic neurons. I don't want that, Dis says firmly, balling his fist on the bar and staring at them. No drugs, no zapping my brain or whatever. That stuff makes you complacent. What's your problem, Tang? You're so perfectly balanced now. Where'd your fire go?
Tangent straightens up.
Passion and emotion are what got us into this mess. We've been mad at each other for years over stuff we said while we were angry. And I'm sorry, Dis.
You hold your gaze for the first time of the night.
Me too, Tang. I'm really sorry.
As you turn away and begin to wipe a rag over the bar, you feel you have truly earned the title of mixologist. Oh, that card art's really cute. Does that mean they're reconciled? Is that it?
Oh shit! This is when we get to overthrow him! Let's go!
Governor Lum enters the colony square to his customary bombastic fanfare. Brass band, red carpet, banners with the Heliopause logo snapping in the hot dust breeze. It's a bit much. The governor gets his usual tithe of applause. Oh, sorry. Tithe or teeth? I think it's tithe. Of applause from die-hard soldiers, but it's obvious how tired and fearful everyone has become in service to this world. War. You catch Mars's eye, and she nods in solidarity. You've planned this for so long, and now is your chance to strike while everyone is watching. You can get the entire council to speak out against Lum today. Maybe the rest of the colony is ready for a change. Anyone is better than Lum, even a teenager. The governor raised his hands for silence, though it's largely unnecessary.
Pioneers of Autumna! We stand here today not shivering and quaking in fear, but with our hands around the neck of the planet herself.
Before you can continue, Mars leaps from her seat and runs to the front of the stage. A ripple of fear goes through the crowd. You all remember what happened to Utopia last year?
It doesn't have to be like this.
She cries, speaking to the crowd.
We don't have to listen to him. He's just a bully with a gun, like the ones we left behind on Earth.
Join Mars! Put yourself between her and Lum's honor guard. She flashes you a giddy, grateful smile and turns back to the crowd. She points to the governor.
This man has made you think that the only way to survive is through violence. He's just a soldier, and not even a good one. Violence only makes small, weak men feel powerful.
She turns to the council.
He's not powerful. We're powerful. We broke free of Earth. We broke free of war and bigotry and inequality, and we can break free of him, too. Please, stand with me. Reject Lum and bring in the new era, a colony led by someone born among the stars. Me. I can lead this colony.
I'm very interested in what would happen if I said, so can I. But let's just go with,
Governor Mars is the future.
the buzz of the crowd is deafening, like a swarm of bugs all chirping together. Some of the council members are nodding, but it isn't unanimous. Top 10 administrators support someone else. No! I'm not putting Administrator Seek in charge. And I could have done myself, but by the time I had the option, I was already convincing other people to vote for Mars, so I didn't want to split the vote, you know?
This is bullshit. 2 children saying they can leave the colony. What's their first order of business? Taco Tuesday? Soy sweets for dinner?
He raised his hand dismissively.
Have your stupid vote. We'll let the council decide.
Out of the corner of your eye, you can see his guards with their weapons lowered, just waiting. Some of them look as interested in the change in leadership as you are. If you have the council behind you, even Lum supporters in the military could fall into line. You might just win. Let the council vote. The council stands to deliberate amongst themselves, and one other person too. Eudicott. This is what Caesar probably felt when he last saw Brutus.
Oh, if it were up to me, I would have just stabbed this man forever ago.
Long live the king. The former governor is unsteady on her feet. She looks at you and Mars, then nods. You see her exchanging words with the council. Council deliberates. You and Mars clasp hands and intensely await their decision. Council steps off to the side and deliberates. To your relief, they come to a decision quickly. Long live the king, I sense death by chocolate. Ha! No, that's long live the queen. Almost there. And it's fine. Just have a pet dog and then you'll live. Easy. To your relief, they come to a decision quickly. They must all be unanimous or the sentries of the colony won't rise against Lum. After a minute, Instance looks up from the group and shouts,
Someone get that man off that stage.
Lum starts to laugh, but stops when he realizes that his own honor guard is coming up on the stage to cart him away.
Wait,
He says his arms are held behind his back and he's taken off stage.
you can't do this. I'm the governor. I'm the leader of this godforsaken colony.
Search the crowd for any hint of dissent. The soldiers are uneasy, but everyone else just looks tired and relieved. You can't believe that all it took was a few kids to point out the obvious. The council returns to their positions and Instance remains standing.
We've decided to reward these young patrons for their bravery by accepting their bid for leadership on a trial basis. We're pleased to recognize our new governor, Marzipan.
It's a coup is the achievement that we got. We replaced Governor Lum. Mars shrieks and jumps up and down and gives you a big hug.
We did it! We really did it! Thank you, Selene!
Mars releases you and waves at the crowd as they cheer her name. She looks overwhelmed but bursting with happiness. Seek shuffles forward and directs Mars to place her hand on her chest and repeat after them. You can watch the swearing-in ceremony. Mars swears on her honor to act in the best interest of the colony to uphold the tenets of her Autumna group. Peace, understanding, and harmony with the planet and each other, not just for herself, but for generations to come after her. It's official now. Lum is old news. You won! The two factions of the colony regard each other carefully. On one side, those who went along with Lum out of fear, either of him or of Autumna, are cautious, unsure of what to do now that their leader's been deposed. On the other, the peaceful faction can't quite believe their nightmare is over. Mars sees this and directs Lum's military band to start playing something festive.
I know we've been through a lot, but we've been through worse. Tonight, let's just enjoy being together again. Let's eat and dance and celebrate.
After the politicking is over, the crowd adjourns to the feast tables and eventually the dance floor. The sun set on the long day. The heat breaks and the party continues well into the night. After the festivities, Mars gives everyone 2 whole weeks off for a much-needed rest. She spends the time meeting with every colonist individually, and it does a lot to endear the people who are still hesitant about having a teenager as governor. Let's go, Mars! Let's go! We stan a queen. Take a crystal. Wait, is that... Nomi's Max 2! Let's go! Celine! Nomi exclaims as you walk into the lounge. There you are, I've been looking all over for you! Nomi's surrounded by people who are looking at their holoscreens. The air is festive with people sharing screens and laughing. There are big bowls of snacks. It's lunch day! Nomi exclaims, linking their hollow palm with yours. You feel the haptics in your palm pulse as it accepts the game file. Come on, give it a try! Look at them! You wake up in your bedroom and look over the clock. Oh no, you're late for school! You quickly get dressed in your school uniform, grab a piece of toast, and start running. While you're hurrying under the boughs of a cherry blossom trees, you run literally to a strange cat-like creature. It blinks up at you with its curious amphibian secondary eyes and chirps, hopping back and forth on its single leg. It seems agitated. What do? I follow it. You follow the strangely cute creature down an alleyway to a construction site. There in the middle of the lots lies another creature. This one is larger and much more human-shaped, though still clearly alien. It turns to you and you know in your heart that you see death in its 4 slitted eyes. A human. Please, come closer. Be not afraid of me. Do you approach the dying alien? I do! A terrible fate is about to befall your planet. My name is Gislar, and I've come here to warn humanity that my people are coming to destroy you. My ship was shot down by the forward fleet, and I landed here. I will not survive my wounds, but... He extends his 3-fingered hand to you and you take it. It feels cold and then hot all over as a mysterious energy fills your body. You barely keep yourself from collapsing as you feel the soap bubble of your reality expand to contain this massive new power. Gislar coughs, sparkling around with blue-green blood. I have bestowed upon you the power of royalty. All in my lineage have harnessed the vibrations of the cosmos and be transformed into beings of unimaginable power. Please, use this to rebuke my people. Save your planet. How can I possibly defeat the aliens? It's not necessary to defeat them entirely. I need to convince them to leave you alone. How do I do that? Your mind is filled with images, a younger version of Gislar in happier times, cradling a baby. Many years later, teaching that child to aim a ray gun. A curious face, innocent with youth, becoming warped over time to something hard and aggressive, as her father became more and more embroiled in intergalactic politics. My greatest joy, and my greatest sorrow, my daughter Mjolna. She leads the invasion force. If you can get through to her, you can convince her to call off the attack. Please, take the power of the cosmos, transform, save your planet. The alien shudders and breathes his last. Having used the very last of his strength to impart this terrible responsibility, he collapses and goes still. The creature who brought you here chirrups sadly and nuzzles your hand. What do you do now? I go to school! You decide to play it cool and get on with your day. You take your seat at your desk and open your textbook, but as the teacher takes her place in the front of the classroom, she suddenly doubles over in pain. All of your classmates clutch their heads, some screaming and falling from their chairs to writhe on the floor. You seem to be the only one unaffected. I run outside. You turn your eyes to the sky and watch it fill suddenly with alien spaceships. Giant mechas stomp down the street, firing lasers from their eyes and turning buildings to dust. Everywhere you look, humans writhe in pain on the ground, completely helpless to fight back. Only you remain standing. The spaceship lands before you, and the doors open with an eerie whoosh. A tall, muscular human with an elegant face and 4 almond-shaped eyes of different colors stalks down the ramp towards you, their full silver mane tossing in the jet wash. What is the meaning of this? Our pain rays have no effect on you. I know who you are, Mjolna. Strike a pose and feel Gislar's power flow through you. It's almost like you drop out of reality for a moment to transform the power of the cosmos into something greater. When your vision clears, you feel much taller and stronger, and your school uniform much skimpier. 2 glowing white wings flutter from your shoulder blades. Mjolna rears back in confusion. So my father was successful in contacting the humans. She snarls, her fanged teeth gleaming. His power flows through you. I would know it anywhere. Please stop this. We don't have to fight. Humanity is the aggressor here. Mjolnir exclaims, pointing her finger at you.
Humans and their unchecked blundering into the interstellar ley lines have upset eons of peace amongst my people. Like uninformed children, you stumble blindly into the great works of your betters. Some, like my father, believe you need a guiding hand to overcome your human weakness.
Mjolnir says, her mouth quaking.
Others believe it to be beyond hope. You have thrown our careful peace into chaos. I care not for the ultimate fate of humanity. If you will not stay on your patch of earth, I will bury you under it. My people will be done with you. There must be another way to make peace. Peace.
She's disgusted by the word.
There will be peace when humanity is gone.
She raises her ray gun at you and sets you in her sights. Her flinty eyes flash with rage, and underneath it, hurt. Her hands begin to shake.
Jack, I could no sooner kill you than I could kill my father, and I tried.
She sends her hand to you open-palmed.
You will come with me. The power of kings and queens flows through your veins as it does mine. On my planet, you will be regarded as queen of the humans, and with you by my side, we will quell any infighting among my people. Like a marriage?
Mjolnir considers carefully.
Yes, much like a human marriage. My people have this as well. If it will save humanity, then yes!
Mjolnir takes your hand with her much larger one.
It will be done.
She gestures, and you see the alien forces immediately stop their incursion. People begin to pick themselves up off the ground, looking around in horrified wonder. Mjolnir looks down at you with a small smile, quirking the corner of her lips.
Not expect to see such power and bravery from a human. Life with you will be interesting, my queen.
And close the game, look around the Mount Lounge. Many more people have entered the game in the time it's passed and are excitedly playing on their hollow screens. Nomi pounces on you right away.
Marrying Mjolnir, huh?
They say, scrunching their nose up at you.
I put that one in there for Rex. He really wanted a chance to boink his alien self.
What? Nomi taps the tips of their fingers together. So,
what did you think?
It was fantastic. Do you really think so? They throw their arms around you and hug you to within a nanometer of your life.
Oh, I'm so happy. I really wanted you to like it.
Nomi on the main menu. Nomi's enthusiasm.
A bunch of colonists come up and congratulate Nomi on their story, momentarily distracting them from talking to you. You sit back and watch Nomi accept their much-deserved compliments, thinking about how incredible it's been to see Nomi really blossom their short time in the colony, like a beautiful sakura tree. When finishes up their well wishes and turns to you, a characteristic sparkle in their eye. They take you by the hands and look at you earnestly.
Thank you so much, Selene. You're the reason I was able to see this through all the way to the end. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yay! I get to have Nomi on the title screen. Yeah, you are not gonna get your therapy, which is really fucking annoying, but whatever. I'm gonna go back to the cafe just to be sure that the twins are reconciled, but it kind of sounds like they were based on that card I got. Valentine visits faithfully every morning, dropping off pastries. Yep. Okay. So I think that means we did complete all the flags. Excellent. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I put a... No, that's a 6. And that's a pair bonus there. Yeah, that's probably better. That's a 53. Okay, so that's probably the best hand. No, it's not. Not even close. Okay, whatever. Look at a message from Vase on your holopalm. Blink yourself awake and squint into the bracing light of the hollow.
Damn it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough time!
Fuck. If I did it a month earlier. If I did it a month earlier. And I spilled the last of my Coke on myself. God damn it. I tried so hard to get him to go to therapy, and it's just not enough. Fuck. How much of this do I want to reload? Because if I do it like a week earlier... If I do it a month early, I don't think it's gonna be enough time. Fucking hell. Damn it! At least we know in canon, he did it. Yeah, he went to fucking therapy. God damn it! I'm gonna eat my cookie. This is a frustrating thing. For some reason, the Pro song's playing in my head now. Yeah! I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it didn't even matter. Damn it. Oh, this cookie's pretty good. Had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it didn't even matter.
Selene, just wanted to say thanks for confronting me about my shit a few weeks ago, but that wasn't easy. Look, I didn't take a swing at you. You're right. I need to work on my anger. I'm going to start that today. Let you know how it goes. Base.
Wasn't that something? God damn it. Well, I guess I'll give him a thing anyway, so he's at least at 100. It's not gonna be the achievement, but whatever. It's my last strange device, too. Wait. Huh?
Selene,
Vase says, getting an Ollie cracks his plas rifle.
I'm just going to hollow you.
He hangs up his kit and turns to clap you on the shoulder.
Walk with me. I want to talk to you about something.
As you leave your spot, Nemi try not to watch you from across the garrison. You join Vase in his quarters, the walls and shelves still covered with star charts and other space paraphernalia, just for you to take a seat.
Well, you know, after you called me out before about my anger issues, I started working on that. Congruence has this therapy app. It's not great, but I've been following the exercises and shit. It's so obvious now. You're right.
You nod and Vase sighs and rubs his hand over his face.
I'm still shit about talking about this stuff, but you're the only person who knows what it's like. You've been a real friend, even though I've been a total shit show. I've been realizing a lot about myself, about the way I was raised, and how it affected me, and how let that affect other people, like Rex and Nemi. Shit, I really messed up with Nemi.
Vase lapses into a contemplative silence, filling with a fixture on his prosthetic arm.
Wanna talk about Anemone? No. Yes. Man, shit, I don't know. It's something hurts to think about. Like, that's the problem. No matter how bad it feels, it's 1,000 times worse for her. I made her life hell. I mean, I told her I loved her, but looking back on it, she pissed me off so much. I thought it was her. Like she was being weak, or clingy, or disrespectful, whatever. But it was all me. I was the asshole. She was right to dump my ass. I was so bloody angry at her after, but you know what? Good for her. I needed it. You were an asshole. You don't have to rub it in. It's like she reminded me that I'm stuck here, you know? Like I'm expected to stay here and play happy colonist. And took it out on her, but it wasn't her fault. Wanna talk about Rex? Why not? You already talked about me with him. Base fires back and softens. Shit. Sorry. I guess I don't really want to talk about it. Just a kid when I broke his arm, but I was old enough to know what I was doing. I did it on purpose because I hated him. Hated how easy it was for him. People just liked him. So turning people against him made me feel better. Like maybe I was better than he was because people like me more. Or some shit like that. Damn though, he's tenacious. You gotta respect it. He managed to find a way to be happy even though I didn't make it easy for him. I don't know where he found in him to forgive me for like making his life hell, but he's a better person than me. That's real hero shit. Why did you think you do that? Why do you think you did that? Man, that's what this stupid act keeps asking. Why do I think I did this? Why do I think I did that?
He goes behind again and spreads his hand over his bed sheet.
Thought maybe I did it because of my dad. Classic, right? Kid bullies other kids because his daddy beat the piss out of him. It's not that simple.
Faith continues, not meeting your eye.
Wasn't born in some utopian space commune like you. I was born because I knew they'd need the next generation of soldiers to fight whatever we'd find on the other side of the wormhole. Messed up, you know. Raise a whole generation of kids and tell them they're gonna be soldiers, make it seem like the coolest sodding thing. What was I gonna do? Leave the ship? Go where? Jupiter? I mean, I was already an asshole, don't get me wrong. Needed some alpha kid to keep all the others in line, teach them how to follow orders. But when we landed, that didn't work on you colony kids. You were raised free. Felt angry. Bloody furious that you colonials didn't step in line. You had to be wrong because I didn't want to think I was raised wrong. Are you going to stop being a soldier? Shit, no. Suddenly we're on an alien planet that's actively trying to kill us. If anything, I'm going to be more of a soldier. They trained me to be good at one thing, killing those alien nullists with great prejudice. It'd be a waste not to use my talents.
Oh my god, we did it! I thought we had to trigger the therapy or thing, and then it'd be after that, 6 months later. But no, it's 6 months after the thing where you tell him to get over himself. We did it! That is, if I find the fucking achievement. But yeah, it was Vase's confidence, and we have all of our friends on the title screen! We did it! I won! He talked for a little longer amid all the schematics and model spaceships decorating his tiny quarters. So, still think dreaming of going back out to space is a stupid idea? Stars know I just keep screwing things up down here. Maybe there's a second chance out there, or third, or fourth. Gee, man. I'm really sorry. I'm not gonna go to space with you, but I do know this is a trigger for a different type of... Well, it's just like a job ending, not like a fully new ending altogether. Hang on. I'm gonna pull up Steam real quick, if at all possible. I actually don't know if it is possible because this game is in full screen. Hang on. Settings. Windowed. Steam. I want to say there is an achievement for going to space, but I am not sure. Let me double check. Not me being an achievement hunter, teehee. Okay. So that's all the stuff I've already got. Reach 100 rebellion. Jesus. Hard win. Score 75 in a single hand. Own 4 different pets at once. Get a flush of 5 5s. Another hard mode challenge. Have they got cards of a single color or wild cards? Interesting. Get a single card to value 50 or higher. Unlock every card in the gallery. Get all 29 endings. Darn. It doesn't show me the other ones related to endings. Oh, very few have the matchmaker achievement. Get Nomi and Rex together. Very few have the all the friends achievement. Let me see if I can find an achievement list right now, because if I need to put this as a save for an achievement ending, I will do that. I was a teenage exocolonist achievement list. Let's see. Heliopause, I hate you. Okay, the runaway ending is one of them. Gardener ending. Disable the array ending. Tangents cure. Get the colony destroyed. Unlock all your friends. Saving people. Curing the disease. Oh shit! There's an achievement for stopping Cal and Tammy from dating. Oh, that's so mean! Okay. Wow. That's mean. Kill a faceless, replace the governor, and experimental treatment for your delusions. Interesting. Okay, so something to stop our dreams. Stopping the plague, negotiating with the gardeners. Okay. Yeah, I know there's one way to stop them from dating. It's to get Tammy's confidence down to the point where she is like unhappy enough to not date him. Then there is another one where you can, if you like speed run Cal's friendship, and then you start flirting with Tammy, you can tell him to back off so that way you can date Tammy instead. Okay. Who or what? Ding ding ding. I hate you, friendliest friend. I'm just double checking to see that there aren't any that I missed. Petting pets, tons of pets. I'm not gonna get the 4 pets, unfortunately. Hungry no more, your friends. Yeah, I knew it. That ending, there's no way I'm getting that. Okay. Paradox, peace, ran away. Transformation. Okay, I'm on track to get most of these achievements. There are a couple that I could have done, but I don't actually need to do this for that unless I want to go for the every ending achievement, and I don't care about the every ending achievement. That's a lot of playthroughs.
So you should focus on life down here. You're right. It's time I clear this childish crap out and start living on this planet instead of inside my own stupid head.
You help Vase pick up a space paraphernalia and take it down through Cycler. He dumps it all without a hint of remorse except for one last thing, a photo of his father in a spacefight suit.
See you around, asshole.
He says we're dropping it down the chute. Okay, so we did it. Let's go. That means, like, what else do I even need? Oh, I think I need to go talk about the peace offering. Hey, Mars. You get a summons to report to command to Mars's new office.
Oh, that's gorgeous! Is that her new look as governor? Queen!
We find her reclining in the captain's seat, formerly Governor Lum's chair, idly flipping through notes on her holopalm. Mars waves away the hall screen and leans back to consider you.
Selene, just the rebel I wanted to see. But first, you're not going to lead a mutiny against me now, are you? Better stay on your toes.
Mars laughs and stands to give you a hug.
I would expect nothing less from you, darling.
She turns and looks out the windows overlooking the colony.
Actually, I called you here because I haven't had a moment to myself since Frontonalia. We knew Lum was a real piece of work, but every day seemed to uncover yet another problem he was just letting fester. And the department heads! Half of them treat me like an interim governor, good enough to oust Lum, but not enough to stick around and do the actual work of governing the colony. I'll come around. You're right, of course, I just wish I knew who I could trust. They're so stuck in their old survival mindset. Just survive until the food runs out, or until the animals finally destroy the colony. Just survive until I can vote out Mars. I don't want my time as governor to be just about survival.
Just you to come look out the windows at the bustle of the colony below.
I just wanted to thank you for everything you did to get me here.
Far below, you watch a team gearing up to head out on an expedition. There's construction happening on the next phase of residential units. A group of toddlers, the first children born on Vertumna, cross the colony square like a herd of hotby. Everywhere you see the bustle of a thriving, healthy colony.
It's all mine now.
Instead of sounding boastful, she seems almost scared of the prospect. Oops, I should have read that first then.
She takes your hand without turning to look at you, her eyes still trained on her kingdom. Can I trust you to help me? I need people around me who believe in me, but will still tell me if I'm making the wrong choice. You can count on me. Thank you, Selene. I'm glad I have you.
You and Mars watch the colony a little while longer until Mars' hollow palm buzzes and she sighs.
Well, duty calls. Thank you again for all your help. You'll always have a friend in high places.
Alright, can I talk about... Bring the overseer's deal to Mars. Mars waves away her reports.
Selene, what's up? Need something from Governor Mars?
Start by telling her about Sim. You tell Mars about meeting Sim, a gardener, a member of real, actual, sentient race, sharing the planet with humans. After a second, though, you get the impression Mars isn't surprised at all. Trail off and Mars smiles.
We know. Why? Don't look so surprised. Did you think the council thought the animals are coming for us every glow because we smell bad?
She goes out your stunned face.
Sorry, I couldn't tell you. Top secret colony business. But to be fair, you didn't tell me you were meeting an alien in secret this whole time. But you're saying you're actually friends with one of these aliens. Honestly, we don't know anything about them except that they have to exist. Otherwise, we wouldn't be getting attacked every year. What are they like? Tell me everything.
Now tell her about the offer. Mars listens intently as you outline the overseer's deal.
This is huge, Selene. It might be the only chance for peace of these gardeners that we'll ever have. But how am I supposed to convince people to surrender something we don't even fully understand? If we can't go anywhere except this valley, how are we ever going to grow as a people? In a few generations, our technology is going to break down and we'll be scratching the dirt like animals. We'll come up with a new way to live.
Mars sighs and is silent for a long time.
You said they'll send someone to negotiate during Glow? Well, I guess we'll be ready. Thanks, Selene.
Okay, that's that flag done. So now, I guess we try and squeeze in enough bot repairing to try and get the pet, even though we're not going to be able to do it. Oh, you're heading back to your quarters at the end of the day. As you pass by the medbay, you hear shouts and scrambling from within. Several surveyors have come back with serious wounds, not the usual broken limbs and sunstroke. One of them is holding a towel to her own leg, staunching blood from a massive animal bite. Another looks nearly blinded from acid. It's chaos in there. Oh, boy, you gotta help. Gosh, it's a good thing you're here. Triaging and getting the most badly wounded to the medbeds is difficult, and the others need traditional medical attention while they wait. It's hectic, stressful work, but you're able to keep your head and provide assistance.
Good work in there, Selene. You know, with how the colony's grown, I could use an assistant nurse in here, someone I can trust to take care of things while I'm working in the lab. Come back next month and give me a hand if you're interested.
Repairing robots, I'm putting you here. No, 5, 6, 5. Nothing quite gets to. Oh well, it's fine. So, I don't know, I guess we just keep spamming these. Everybody's at max. Holy shit! We did it! We're all set up for the peace ending too, because all we have to do is beat some card challenges. And I'm pretty sure I have enough persuasion. I'm making a save, just in case. Foolproofing the peace ending. Okay. Assist in medbay. That gives us biology and empathy. Interesting. Okay. Well, back to robots. Security Chief Rhett has brought in one of the sentry turrets for repair.
Damn things are jammed again. I turn on but instead of firing, that just makes this loud buzzing noise.
He flicks the turret on. The room is filled with a high-pitched clunking squeal. You went and cover your ears.
It's annoying, but it's not very effective. Can you make them kill things again with bullets, not with noise?
Ooh, don't want to be a bitch? Can I be that bitch? I'm being that bitch.
I'm not fixing your machines of war.
Refuse to contribute to humanity's forever war on the animals of this planet. Red's face goes completely red and he looks like he's going to drop a packet. You practically see him silently counting to 10 and gritting his teeth. After an awkward sound that goes on far too long, his shoulders drop and he shakes his head.
Fine. I'll take to one of the other brainiacs upstairs, but I'm reporting to command for insubordination.
Yeah, sure, fine. Mars is the governor. She's not gonna kick me out. I have friends in high places, bitch. Hoo hoo hoo. Alright, nice. Man, I keep on having the instinct to like run around and give someone gifts, but I don't have to worry about it anymore. I guess there's a collectible. I should have as many as possible as I can for the ending, where I have to do a bunch of checks to make sure people will accept peace. But like, I don't have to worry about it. Wow. Yep, there is something back here. Yoink. My reasoning never did get to the benchmark. Ooh, but my biology did for Cal. We can go ahead and do that for him. What are you looking at? Cal's looking a little sickly.
Well, I found this really pretty flower growing in the garden, and I've never seen it before. You take a look at it. Wait, you've seen these before. It's a rad plant. Whoa, it's radioactive? Good thing you knew that. What do we do?
You're not sure, but if you set it in geoponics lab, you might be able to figure out how to neutralize the radiation. Oh, thanks for the radioactive flower. I'm not gonna die. I never got enough toughness for Nem's last one either. Robots, robots, robots! Nomi's assigned to work with you in the robotics lab this month. At first you're happy for the help, but it quickly becomes clear that they're more interested in unreasonable fantasies, like building a giant robot to defend the colony. I saw it in an anime! They chatter as you show them how to ground yourself before working with the sensitive electronics. It's really cool, we just have to... Perhaps it's better to master the basics first. Nomination. Congruence pitches in smoothly. For example, there's a vacuum bot awaiting repairs to its intake and output values. You know, without looking, it's Rob! Yep, your problematic little buddy is sitting in the first bay. You pull up the rook requisition on your holopalm. Looks like there are reports it's been spewing out dirt instead of vacuuming it up. Typical. Ah, not to worry, little buddy. We'll fix you right up and get you on your way again. Maybe with a few upgrades? If it's blowing out dirt, maybe it doesn't want to be a vacuum bot anymore. Look at you, hopefully. Can make it a gardening bot. Ew, let's just fix it. Tell me about this animated fence bot. No, this one is broken. Our creativity is already maxed, and as is our engineering, so it doesn't matter either way.
We could make it a gardening bot.
The rest of bots were designed to be adaptable with modular parts that can be swapped between units if they're needed for other purposes, or to combine ones that break down beyond repair. Nomi's right. Maybe it doesn't want to be a vacuum bot anymore. Nope, Nomi fit it with a water tank instead of a vacuum bag. Get Conjures to swap its software for a gardening module. Now it'll be able to do basic chores around the greenhouses. Nomi watches the bot tell off with an inscrutable expression. That was a happy ending, they proclaimed, twirling a lock of pink hair around their finger. It's like even a bot can try a few things before figuring out what it wants to be when it grows up. Oh, that's sweet, Nomi. Let's see. Put you guys all here. That's probably fine, right? Yeah, totally. Not even close. Oh, are we gonna be able to get the bot or not? I don't think so, because it takes something absurd. When he's not on expedition, Dis sometimes hangs out in the robotics lab with you. He's always felt more of a kinship with the bots, you guess. No squishy feelings or complex social interactions. They just do what they're programmed to do. You watch a strange friendship blossom between him and Nomi, like a crow and a hummingbird. They bond over their mutual love of both robotics and xenofauna. It's kind of cute that the two weird nerds from each ship found each other despite their clear personality differences. Nomi's working today and has asked us to test a new prototype what they describe as the next generation in functionable, fashionable exploration wearables. It looks like the robotic exoskeletons used by the construction crew, but dialed up to comet proportions with cool missile launchers and a jetpack. I saw it in an anime, they say, strapping Dis into the suit. It's super going to work. Okay, take a few steps. Dis looks at you with a panic expression. He takes a few faltering steps, immediately straining the balance servos. The whole rig squeals as he lifts off balance and tries to regain it, but he's caught in a positive feedback loop of bounce recalibration that only makes it worse. Dis' mechanically augmented limbs swing around wildly and knocking over a rack of bots and sweeping tools to the floor. You and Nomi scream and dive for cover. Not like this! Dis, turn it off!
You turn it off. I'm stuck in this thing.
Nomi pulls up the controls for the suit on their holopalm and activates the kill switch. Mid-rampage, Dis crumbles to the ground in a heap of plasteel limbs. Extract him from the wreckage. Nomi's distraught, but Dis just smiles and pats them on the shoulder.
It's okay, Nomi. This is why I never try very hard, especially when other people might see. You should try anyway.
Learning new things is fun, and getting better at stuff is fun. You tell me to learn more from their mistakes than from their successes. There must be something I'm good at, though. Everyone else is super good at something. I can't wait to find my thing. You have them to work on safer things, like cleaning up the lab. Dis and Nomi work well together. You can't help but listen to their easy banter as they work. Nomi could charm a smile out of a rock, but it's still surprising how well Dis responds to them. Like even he doesn't quite understand the inexplicable pull Nomi exerts on him. Yeah, two nerds! We love it. We love to see it. Oh no, that doesn't count, does it, huh? That's a straight. And it's a color matching all the way through. Sure. Alright, we have one last chance at getting our 4 pets achievement, but I don't think we're gonna make it. I keep looking around. There's nothing I need to do. There's nothing I need to do. I'll take this collectible, though, just in case I get a shitty hand. You're tasked with fixing a med bed, which is probably the most complicated piece of hardware in the colony. It's not congruent. They work in mysterious ways. Even Chief Engineer Instance doesn't fully understand the healing fields used to quickly repair bones and tissue and correct cellular anomalies. It's old tech from Earth, and the pressure to keep it running is immense. Interesting. Okay, so I could have been doing something else this whole time, but it's fine. Do. What if I do that? Neat. That's a cool combo. Alright, knowing the attack is coming as it always comes in glow, it does nothing to calm your nerves. There's only so long you can handle sheltering in your quarters. As the month draws longer, you find yourself almost compulsively walking the walls when you're not working, scanning the tree line for the first sign of trouble. You're there when you see them, dark on dark shapes coming out of the forest, perfectly silent. You watch the lookouts as more and more figures amass the forest's edge. Minutes pass as the horde pushes into the firebreak, numbering at least, must be in the thousands, more animals than you've ever seen in one place. The ground is choked with a teeming carpet of smaller creatures darting in among bloods of... No. Oh no. The forest bends as a faceless emerges from the depths, followed by 2 more. The mood on the walls is discouraged. 1 place has destroyed your colony. 2 required an irresponsible number of explosives to take down. How are you supposed to be able to handle 3? Wait, there's even more? A familiar being cuts through the horde and stands at the front like a general leading their army. Guardians must come in all shapes and sizes, but you know it's one from the hatred in their eyes. It's Noctilucent. Noctilucent steps forward. Oh shit, was I supposed to let Sim know to send the envoy? Maybe.
For millennia, I've been tasked with keeping this planet safe from invasive species, extreme weather, plague, famine, the migration of predators. All tactics I've used to ensure invasive species cannot find a foothold where they do not belong.
Their command of the human language has vastly improved since you saw them last. They garners them quickly.
Controlling it by indirect means has proven ineffective,
They say, going up the row of horrified colonists atop the walls.
I can no longer ignore the destruction you have caused and the threat you represent to the planetary ecosystem. However...
Sim steps out of the tree line and stands beside Noctilucent. His eyes find yours unerringly across the firebreak.
Some gardeners argue that you have the capacity for reason, so I've come to offer you an alternative. Your unconditional surrender.
Noctilucent smirks up at you.
Surrender is the correct word, is it not? Something your singular, violent brains can understand? The terms are simple. Humanity will cease reproduction, cease expansion, and in return will be allowed to live out your remaining life spent within the bounds of your walls. Do you accept?
Mara steps forward. She beckons you forward too. This is the moment you've been trying to make happen.